Okay, hello guys. Sorry about that. I have a new setup with my desk. So, getting this working was more difficult than I thought it would be. My desk is not aligned with the corner that I wanted to do, so that's why this took so long. It was not intentional by any means, but I probably should have tested this before I went live and not like 5 minutes before, but I was doing other stuff too. Anyways, like I mentioned before, the post on community tab, that this will be probably one of the more darker chapters in the entire Code Geass manga. I mean, this is the chapter where the SAS happens. And in case it wasn't obvious from the post or the pictures, I would say that it doesn't change too much from the original anime, for worse or for better. Actually, when my microphone's working, right? Okay, good. I don't know. You guys aren't saying it's a noisy sound issue, so I don't know, but I just wanted to make sure. So yeah, that's the main thing here. So we're going to go over chapter 19 and then 20 of the Code Geass manga. Then we're going to do a bunch of gotcha summons, and then that'll be it. Going to try to get the Valentine characters, but I don't really care if I don't. I'm waiting to see who's coming out next, the next banner for Lost Stories. I'm hoping it's going to be, well, if it's a chapter event, then I guess it's going to be someone related to that. But maybe we'll get older than Orpheus. I know they're coming out soon, so we'll see. We'll just make sure everything else is going. Am I streaming on Twitch properly? I am. Great. How's it on this side? Okay. All right, we're all set to get started. So this is the page of chapter 19. And, ooh, this is, I don't know why, but when I was reading this scene hit me a lot more than the anime. And I think the reason is because the panels showing all the massacre scenes are way more devastating than the anime because you actually have to see. I don't know what it is, but they do a good job of making it just either because it's better drawn or just the depiction shown. Just it hit me a lot harder than the anime. I guess because you have to go through each page of it versus the show. It just kind of like it goes like this. I was rewatching it just to compare. In the anime, when the massacre is happening, like if you blink your eye, you miss like a huge portion of the massacre. But in the manga, obviously, it doesn't work like that because you could stare at the same page for hours, theoretically. So I kind of like how the manga use that to its advantage to really milk out the complexity or the devastation of this. Great, my connection's bad. What the fudge? Mm. I'm having internet problems all freaking week, and of course it comes to here. I'm sure it's probably not good on your end. Well, from what I see here, it looks like I'm okay. It says your excellent connection on here, but here it's not. I don't know. Anyway, let's get to it. I'll try to go quickly, so if something bad happens, we'll be okay. All right, here's the cover. Okay, so this is basically a similar scene from when I think it's in the same episode, I think 22, where everyone's discussing about what was it? They were discussing about like should we join the SAS or not. Now, in the original anime, you have, of course, you have the four holy swords. That'd be Toto, Nagisa, Otorbe, Asahina, and Senba, along with what's her name, Rakshata, and the whole Black Knights. But here, it's just the regular Black Knights discussing if they should go or not, and almost the same rather discussion. Should we join or not? And then obviously Kyoto's working with them, which I don't remember if they said that in the original anime. I know that there was a scene in before this one where Dalton and Taizo are talking about this whole arrangement with Kyoto where they're going to be screwed. But of course, since Dalton's not in the manga, which is unfortunate, neither is Cornelia or Guilford, that obviously doesn't happen here. But otherwise, it's the same basic conversation. Now, there's one thing that I liked about this part in the panel. I'm going to zoom right to it so you can really see this. It's right here. I believe Ogi says they can, besides like the original thing they said, where there's no risk joining the SAS versus the Black Knights. Obviously, they mentioned that Euphemia's history of humanitarian efforts, and the reason why I like this very simple line here is that it kind of quantifies why Yuffie could be trusted, and it also quantifies why when she ordered everyone to die, it didn't make any sense because Yuffie normally doesn't do this sort of thing. The problem with the original anime is that they never really imply that Yuffie normally did this stuff or that she was a good person. I know that we know she's a good person. I'm saying like the characters weren't really aware of this. There's like one line where the Kyoto says like Yuffie would never do something like this, but it seemed more of a from like we just met her type of thing, and she's a good person. But I like how in the manga, Yuffie actually has a reputation of actually doing things like this all around the world, as opposed to the anime where it's almost like Yuffie just out of the blue decided to do this because, well, Cornelia and Shadow are so great, and she'll never be like them, so she wants to do something as impactful, and plus she wants to help out Lelouch and Nunnally. So I just think it's great that they added this little like line here that I think quantifies that when she does it, it seems really out of place. Still doesn't justify how like that means that therefore Geass was the reason for her turning, doing the acts itself. But what I like about it is that at least they imply someone in this line that at least Yuffie has historically been helping other people around the world, so you can trust her, as opposed to in the original anime where it's like, well, she seems like a nice person, even though she's part of the royal family, the same royal family that conquered our country and massacred our people. So that's kind of why or that's how I like this line as opposed to the original anime. This would have been good if they had it in there as well. And I think they were trying to put it in there, but they didn't exactly have the same exact point. So it's a nice little retcon, I think, that helps make everyone think, not just like the Kyoto question, why she would do this when normally she would not do something like that. So it's a really nice little change they made there. Also, they have C2 appear here to talk to Colin about what's Lush going to do. In the original anime, they didn't do that. Then we have that scene where Lush is talking to Rivals about, I don't know, what was it, about helping with his like a car or something. And yeah, of course, he's thinking about the SAS, and then he runs into that same noble who's like, I don't care about your special zone, F all you guys and all that stuff. And I just like how, Lucia's like, of course, there it is, the nobles, pieces of crap. So he's going to use Geass on him, and then of course Rival stops. But then they changed it in the manga. Lelouch then sees Yuffie on the monitor talking about how she wants to invite him and all that stuff to the SAS, and see how he's pissed off here. But in the anime, this happened actually at the beginning of the episode, so they kind of swapped the order of events. To be honest, I don't know what was the significance of doing that, but they decided to change that part. Then we have a scene here where Yuffie's talking to Schneisel, and if you remember in the anime, what was the point? There was Cornelia was talking to Schneisel from the monitor, so it was Schneisel on the monitor, Cornelia's talking to him, and here Yuffie's on the monitor and Scheisel's talking to her. Now she didn't tell him about the SAS. If you remember in the anime, she presented the idea to him, and the Scheisel's like, "Oh my god, this is a great idea, Yuffie. You're gonna make a big difference in the world." Back of my Scheisel's thinking, I don't care what Yuffie does. I mean, whatever. She's so naive. It's great. But through her naivete, we can use this to destroy the Black Knight. He didn't even really care about the plan just kind of fit his own agenda, so he went along with it. And making Yuffie feel like she's important was also a manipulative thing he does, because as you know, Schneisel is one of the best manipulators in the series, maybe in the anime, I don't know, but yeah, he took advantage of her her innocence there. But here, she didn't tell me anything about it, which is interesting. And then Schneidel's like, you know what? Because of this, they'll lose support and fall apart. Now, Schneidel actually told Cornelia this when they were having their discussion on, I guess you could say Zoom or whatever they used, Skype. But here she's like, no, actually, it's because Suzaku, we gained their trust and we could have done our own. Now, what's kind of weird about this is that maybe it's just me and maybe it's a bad translation, but what she has to say counter what Schneisel says? Schneisel says the organization of Group 11 will lose their support and fall apart. Power will be established. And she goes like, no, actually, because Zaku, they'll gain their trust. I'm like, so are they not going to lose their support? I didn't really follow this conversation, but it could have just been a bad translation. I don't know. But anyways, he mentions how he's going to be in the Chinese Federation, so he wants to be president, which is unlike in the anime where he actually was present. There's a scene where he goes, oh my god, what is this madness? When everyone's dead, basically on the floor because of Yuffie's orders. So he's actually in Chinese Federation during this time. He also mentions the entire world will be watching Yuffie as well. And so, no pressure or anything. Don't mess this up. That sort of thing. And of course, Yuffie does mess this up, but not entirely her fault. And also here we have Shadow talking about how they're going to make a deal with Kyoto. And the reason why this is important is because Dalton, like I mentioned, was the one who actually did this, but Dalton's not in the anime, so Schneider has to do like 15 things to make up for it. And then he says where Zero comes or not, his defeat is assured. Well, there's some truth to that. I really like this image here of the entire SAS from a distance. I don't know what it is. They did a really good job with the. Let me zoom in here. They can show what I'm talking about. You can see like there's a G1 base, and you can see there's probably thousands upon thousands of people here. It's crazy, and of course Charles is watching from sort of Akasha, I believe, and then around people around the world are watching. This is the actual G1 base to start the event. So now continuing on here, Charles is wondering what's going to happen, and everyone's speculating will he be there or not. I know this is kind of funny, but it's just me. But Tyler looks really silly in this drawing. I mean, I know this is like a not as. Although I should say that because I shouldn't say it because there are some serious moments, but there are some like silly, chibi moments. Like you can see how Yuffie looks really nervous, and then you see that like Taizo is just like, I don't know, it's funny. It's like an little joke here. We have Kyoto, so it'll be okay no matter what happens, I guess. I thought it was kind of funny. Of course, she thinks that Zero will show up. He's not there yet, and then of course they tell Yuffie it's time, so she has to go make her little speech. And then there she goes. And now this is interesting. I liked. So there's no nightmare frames in this manga, in case you weren't aware. So Lelouch can't just fly in with the Gwen and be like, Yuffie, I want to have a one-on-one with you. So instead, he talks to her via the screen. So I guess he hacked it, like he did with Mao. And she's like, "What? Okay, I'll definitely an audience with you." And she tells the guards, like, don't hurt him or anything. And then Zero appears from the crowd in disguise, which was really cool. And then Zaka's like, was that pre-recorded? And the answer is yes. He used a pre-recorded message to get Yuffie to say, hey, don't attack me, and then we'll have a meeting. And so she agrees to it, and then he appears. I like this. It was a nice little creative way where he had to sneak in, as opposed to with the Gwen, where, the Gwen was obviously more Zero-like, because he just makes a big entrance, but still, I liked the approach here. In fact, some of the creativity that this manga has done to compensate for no nightmare frames has so far been pretty adequate, for the most part. Although the early parts was okay. The whole, like, sabotaging close a statue as opposed to, like, an actual resistance attack was obviously not... it was okay, I guess. Anyway, so Zero and, of course, Yuffie go into the G1 base, and unfortunately we know what's going to happen here. Zaku tries to tell Yuffie, hey, this guy's kind of dangerous, don't go in there with him. But, of course, Yuffie's like, don't worry, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Spoiler alert, it will not be fine. They go in there, and then because there's no nightmare frames, we have Ogi and Colin watching from a window of the building. I'm not exactly sure where they are. And then I believe because Toto is not here, Colin speculates that he might be trying to, assassinate Euphemia or something. So, again, I wish Toto was present here, but he's not. They turn the cameras off, and then she tells him to take his mask off, and then she's like, I knew you were Zero, or something like that. And I believe... Let me make sure. I knew you noticed who I was. Don't worry, I haven't told anybody. I'm trying to remember when that was, because they don't meet on the island. I forgot when they met. Some part in the manga, again, for those who are not aware, there was like a big gap between when I was going through this. I kind of forgot some stuff in the past. I had like notes for days. I believe there was some event where she figured it out, but it wasn't. So Count Island doesn't happen in this version of the story. So, what was the tower? Better remember to me. Okay. Well, no. And I know that was in the No, that was. I'm trying to remember if that happened in the manga. No, you're right. In the tower, yes, that's correct. In the original anime, it was the tower, but What I'm saying is in the manga they changed stuff, so I don't know if it was the same thing. But you're right. That's absolutely correct. It was the tower in the original anime. But the manga they changed that whole series up. Like it's far more complex than I guess it is in the anime. They basically they took that whole situation in the tower and they just changed it up. So that's why I'm like, well, I mean, yeah, but anyways, you know what? One second, I'll be right back. I want to try something. I think I know why my connection's not doing so well. Give me a second here. I'll be right back. Okay, I think I know what's going on. Hopefully now it won't work. Okay. My thing fell off there. All right, so where were we? Right, so she figured out he was zero. I forgot exactly when the manga that happened, but they changed stuff. I'll have to go back through it. Anyway, so he gets the same thing before, like, here's the Edo gun. You'll be doing the shooting, that sort of thing. She's like, why would I do that? And if you, of course, you kill, the world's going to see you kill zero and lose their trust. And then same thing he said basically in anime. One change they made was that apparently, well, if you see it here, he doesn't ask her, what would happen if you shot zero? And she's like, well, I imagine rioting or something. For some reason, they don't have that particular line in this back and forth. But on that, it's basically the same thing. But she tells like, this is, complete nonsense. She's like, well, I do that. And also, this is he first tried to use Geass here to get her to kill, obviously, all the Japanese people. Okay, so that's not the reason why my connection's failing. Got it. Okay. I don't know what's going on. But anyways, he tried to use Geass here on her, and then she's like, well, that's crazy. And then, she's really confused. No, I'm sorry. That's the second time. First time I tried to use Geass, his Geass started to activate. He's losing control over it. That's right. Second time is when she tells him, I don't want to do this anymore, or something like that. You know how she'll give her name. That's right. There's 2 times here. Now, I like this change from the anime to the manga, which is, so Suzaku is obviously very skeptical about Lelouch or Zero. So instead of just sitting there and waiting, he tries to go behind the G1 base to figure out what's going on. And then C2 encounters him. Now, remember, there's no Gwen, so she's not in there looking at him. So there's no, telepathic connection or anything like that. Instead, she just tells him, oh, I remember you from Shinjuku. And she's like, you know what? You better be quiet. I'm going to shoot you. Now, what's weird is that she still collapses. I mean, she collapsed like before because, again, Lelouch lost his Geass power, or his Geass power is becoming too powerful to control. And then he still tries to grab her. Then you see Marianne images are being sent to Suzaku, I think also Genbu as well, but they don't show that in the manga. Then he collapses. You don't see the other guards coming to help out because Suzaku went around to help out as opposed to staying with by the Gwen, which C2 wasn't here because there's no Gwen. Then again, Lucia's very angry with what Yuffie was saying. Again, use Geass right here. You'll stain your blood. She goes like, I give up that name. That she's going to no longer be Britannia because at the end of the day, the title didn't matter. All she wants to do is help out Nunnally and Lelouch. So he's just like thinking, oh my gosh, at the end of the day, you win it all and stuff. So this whole scene is really, it's funny. I told Norin to stop sending me updates. I literally went to the app and said, no notifications, please. Yeah, we got some. I like Norin, but please stop notifying me all the time for no reason. As I was saying, so everything is going great, just like it did in the anime. They're going to work together. Look at that smile. And then everything's going to be great for you and Nunnally. And Andy Lucius is like, well, you win sort of thing. And of course, he doesn't say sub-viceroy because she's not a sub-viceroy in this. She's the viceroy. And it's just really good stuff. And then, again, things were going great, and they're going to work together. And then she's like, well, I was going to make you do it anyway. And he's like, what? No. And then he's like, I could make you do anything I want to do. And she's like, what? That's silly. He's like, no, for example, I told you to kill all the Japanese people. And then, again, I don't know what it is, but this shot here, this panel here, and when he's on Shirley, I don't know, it's much better than the anime. Like, you literally see her eyes flashing, and then, bam. She freaks out. Again, really, the drawings here are really exceptionally, they're really good. And she freaks out, runs away. I get called Japanese, and he tries to stop her. Now, keep in mind, we don't have Dalton here, so no one, so you don't have that scene where he tries to stop her. And of course, he mentions that he's like Mao because Mao was in this manga. Again, he tries to stop her. Takes a needle gun, tells everyone, "Will you please die?" And of course, they don't, and they're like freaking out. What's going on? She has this cute, innocent face where it's like, "I thought you all would commit suicide," but oh well. I don't know if that was a racist statement or not because the kamikaze, but anyway, she makes that statement, and then of course it doesn't work out. So she tells her she shoots someone, and then tells all the men to start firing, and then of course they do. Again, no Dalton to stop her, and Zero couldn't get there in time either. Now, one thing I really like about the manga that's not in the anime, and I thought was a really nice little change here, is that if you look, and it's a really subtle thing too. If you look at Yuffie's face, let me zoom in. You notice there's tears in her eyes. It's a really subtle thing because she doesn't really want to do this, but she's under Geass control. So her subconscious is reacting in a way where she's deep down, this is not what she wants to do. So she's kind of even here, she's kind of fighting it. As opposed to the anime where once she starts killing people, she doesn't really, she doesn't show any compassion for it. But again, this little drawing here of the tears, it's nice. It's a nice little subtle detail they added to show that even though Yuffie is what's the word? Under Geass control, she actually doesn't want to do this anymore at all. So it was a nice little drawing there to demonstrate that. Zaku, of course, is not unconscious anymore, so you're trying to figure out what's going on. And then this scene, oh my god, look at this. This is great. I mean, not actually great in what's happening, but the drawing. I had it as in a thumbnail. Look at this. It's just oh my god. He's in the background. Look at the destruction. This one panel, I don't know what it is. It has way more impact on my feelings toward this event versus most of the entire scene from the anime. There's just so much you can. Yeah, it's just Jesus. Hey, that was a really good drawing. That really did. I mean, that one drawing demonstrates the entire why this thing was so awful, and his expression just tells you all you have to know. He runs into a guard again, no nightmare frames. The guy's like, "We're killing Japanese because Yuffie told us." He's like, "Why would you do that?" And then of course he tries to shoot him, and then Zero runs into Yuffie shooting people, and we get that same woman who's like, "Please save us, Lelouch." This old lady. And then Zero's like, "Well, yeah, I'm not Mike Geass did this. I'm not really your savior, and then don't call me that." And I must atone for this. Now, in the original anime, if you guys remember, when Zero walks through the hallway, he runs into Dalton. Here, because there's no Egwene and Dalton, he runs into C2, and they discuss how he didn't mean to use Geass instead, which I thought was a good idea. That was a good way to, compensate for the fact you don't have one character, one nightmare frame. So I thought that worked for the most part. That was a good idea. And then, of course, they come this far, so they have to exploit Yuffie to the utmost. It's the least we can do, and of course, that's from the original anime as well. He tells the Black Knights to go and save everyone from the Saz, and it was a LOTR trap. The trap is all in there. It's just pretty nasty. Although in the anime, Colin was a little more aware of things before he could tell him to go help out, where there was a radio connection, and then Tommy's like, "We're trying to figure out what's going on and stuff." But here they just kind of skip to that part and just show the aftermath of Colin finding out. Then we get to Yuffie and Zero, and of course, there's no nightmare frame, so they just kind of run into each other into a room, I guess. You'll see what I mean. So they're in a room here. I don't know how she got into this room that he was with or in, but that kind of happened. And then, obviously, he wanted to run it with her, and then he shoots her, and then, of course, Zaku is also present in the same room at the same time to find her. And again, just like the other imagery, this is also really this had way more impact on me than the actual scene itself, because the scene itself, it could be the limitation of the animation, I don't know, but it's just you see the bullet fly through her and then she kind of falls over to lose the lie. But here I don't know, it just really affected me a lot more. It's just really well drawn. Then, of course, Lelouch crying, and then Yuffie's dying, and then Zaku's freaking out. And that ends the chapter. and they basically took 22 and 23 episodes and they kind of combined into one. With no nightmare frames, I guess in theory you can. I really hate it. I know we're in the middle of streaming here, but god dang it, I hate the fact that I feel like I'm tilted on this camera. Because again, my what's the word? The death sub is not the greatest right now. I gotta fix it. Okay, let's let's go to the comments and I'll read the next go to the next chapter. But that's really it. This was a very, I mean, it basically follows the anime beat for beat, aside from the obvious changes. And okay, oh, I see the waters. It's a good chapter though. I don't care about the changes they made. I think it worked out pretty well. I think Hinata and Naruto there's more scenes with them. I'm not like I think Akito and Layla developed pretty well given the amount of time they gave them, but first kiss scene, I think Hinata and Naruto was better. Just me though. I know he would have been helpful here. Oh, definitely Cartman. That's Tamaki can be somewhat helpful. Cartman is the biggest pain in the ass. Let's see. Yeah, we were supposed to get zero capture. I guess never, right? But that was like the goal. We're supposed to get it at some point, but it has yet to happen. I don't know. Definitely the East Fallen War. That's not even close. I mean, the SAS was bad, but the East Fallen War wasn't just like one act of massacre. Or it wasn't a massacre. Well, it kind of was actually when the state alchemists got involved, but that was an ongoing effort for years, and the ramification of that like destroyed these fallen people and their culture, and that was a straight out genocide. Well, definitely the East Fallen War was worse. The operation to exterminate all of them, that might have been the worst thing that's ever happened. Well, I don't know the word FMA, but it was one of the worst things. Yui's a good person. That's debatable. I mean, well, I know how you feel about her, but I think she is. Yeah, it's a good line. I mean, and that's fine. A lot of people don't. Most people don't really read the Code Geass manga or manga in general who watch the anime. So, well, I shouldn't say that. The people who watch Code Geass anime haven't really read the manga, as far as I'm aware. And to be honest, I kind of understand why it's not as accessible. Well, it kind of isn't as other stories, and I feel like people feel like the original anime was a pretty, what's the word, like a cohesive story, and there's no need to go into anything else afterwards. So that's kind of probably why that happened. For some reason, I keep my connection keeps dropping in and out. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm a person who considers zero superheroes, so I probably don't know what I'm talking about. Fair enough. Oh, you kind of are another hater? Interesting. Well, if you got this, I know I took a while to get to your message. If you get to this, what's the word? Yeah, let me know like what they said. You have the guy Dalton. No one not be fine. Yes, like I said, the JLF that was the JLA. I think it's F actually, just like America. But yeah, that was in stage 8. But the manga changed things around. Why am I here? Pretty much. Oh yeah, they did. See this manga. What's really weird. I'm gonna turn it this way. I don't know. Hold my back a little distracted from the fact that this angle is still like this angle is so bad. No, I'm not on a camera really anymore. Okay. Yeah, I can never tell I'm tilted or not because my apartment has like it's not a the floor is kind of going in one direction. Anyways, yeah, they changed a lot of stuff. What's weird is that if you go to like Mal, which is a good website for this sort of information, like about different things, they state that like Lancelot and Gurren comes after this manga, which makes no sense because, well, one, this manga tells the entire story, so Lancelot and Gurren wouldn't make any sense in that context. But also, there's nightmare frames in that manga, and there's no manga. I mean, there's no nightmare frames in this, so they changed a lot of stuff. I mean, if you go on the Wikipedia for this manga, or the wiki rather, I think there's like 1,000 lines of different changes. Like it's crazy. Like I would love. I'm going to at some point go through all of them in videos, and I probably have to do like a video per volume or something. I'm not even kidding. Like there's so much, or not volume per chapter, because there are so many changes they did. It's unreal. But again, I don't hate it though. I think it does tell an interesting version of the original anime that is, I guess, a little more grounded because you don't have nightmare frames, but you do have Geass. So I guess they wanted to try that. I don't know. Yeah, well, yeah, and some people didn't like it for sure. It was one of the most hated parts about the manga. Yeah, exactly. That was a common opinion at the time. Nobody liked the nightmare frames because, or no one liked the fact nobody liked the fact that there was no nightmare frames in this manga. That's why it has like a bit of a bad reputation. I thought people should like give it a chance despite that. Um, I really don't remember much about Heroes End. To be fair, yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll go with Taizook. I just don't remember much about him. It's been a while since I watched Naruto. Yeah, she should have fought the Geass part a little more than as opposed to like what they saw. But again, I like how they show her crying. It was a nice little detail there. Look, they had to have the Ashford group in there. You know that. Turn 19 of R1. There's only turn 19 of R2, and then there's stage 19. There's going to be a lot of Twitch. Nice. Villain speech. Oh, Payne's is so much better. Payne's speech about the cycle of hatred. That's one of the greatest speeches in all anime. I mean, because he was right, Charles wasn't right when he was talking about how like the world is not equal, and he went off like he bashed like every system, the EU and the Chinese Federation. But Payne actually made points. That's why he was a good villain, because you're watching him and you're like, you know what, you're really evil, but I also kind of agree, and that's why that speech is so good. Of course, you can argue that it's only because Madara, he what's the word? He kind of made some of those awful things happen, which is very true. But is that better? I think that's worse. Anyways, Madara made some of those awful things happen to prove his point. But still, the idea that Payne was talking about is 100% accurate. It's one of the problems that we can get to solve in society. Okay, now I'm definitely tilted. But somehow I'm not tilted because like all the action figures are tilted, but I'm not tilted. And now this thing is falling in. Oh, it's not. Oh, I see what's happening. Okay. Yep. And I just dropped something. Awesome. Okay. This is like what I was doing before the stream started. I'm not even kidding. I couldn't get the camera to look good on my end, and now it looks even worse. God damn it. Okay. Let me try. How's that? I guess it's okay. I could do a little bit of a zoom out. And this is totally what you wanted to see. Me mess with this fucking camera? Fuck. Okay. I let Charles speech. It was based bias. I thought you said it was based bigotry. Is there such a thing? I'm just joking. It's biased bigotry. Yeah. It's a freaking thing. Okay. I hope the camera's okay now. I still think I'm gonna do one more adjustment. Hopefully that's the last of the adjustments. Let me just see something. Okay. I think now it's everything is lined up properly, and then okay. I'm not touching the camera anymore. I'm done. I just feel like I'm not centered. Whatever. Okay. All right, we're now at the chapter 20 called Separation. This is the this is a shorter one than the past one because it's only covers basically what happened after the massacre before the actual rebellion starts. So pretty good stuff, I guess. All right, so Suzaku is carrying Yuffie to get her doctor. Now, what I really like about this is that if you remember in the anime, he just picks her up in the Lancelot flight-enabled version. But here he has to run to a jet. So if there appear like, well, why did Yuffie die from one shot? Why was there no like medical attention, all that stuff? Well, in this case, because they literally like she suffered enough blood loss for a while that she should be dead. Also, for some reason, I don't know why, he doesn't actually try to attack Lelouch or Colin. I guess it's because he didn't have to get Yuffie. Because in the anime, he had to charge up both of them to get Euphemia. But here he just picked her up and ran for it. Then we, of course, see Tamaki be like, you lured us on a death trap, just like in the original anime. So they kept that pretty accurate. They take over the whole thing. We get this scene where Colin tells Zero they took over the whole SAS, as opposed to in the anime, which they didn't have this, which I think works. Instead of this scene, I guess you have Colin and the Gurren fighting Suzaku. But here they don't really have that part. Instead they just say that they took over the whole SAS and they were angry at Britannia, obviously. This is really good. One thing the manga did a lot better than the anime is that, so in the anime, after Lelouch uses the Geass power on Euphemia, for most of the time that he is doing anything, you don't see his face under the mask. You know he's probably upset, but you don't actually see it. There's like one part where before episode 22 ends, he like cries because they have to go take out Euphemia, or it's not to take out Euphemia and use her death to their advantage. But here, he's just talking to Colin about what's going on, and he's visibly upset what happened. And what's so good about this whole scenery, this whole panel, is that she's upset to let her get away, and she's angry about what happened, what Yuffie did. Meanwhile, her leader is like, "No, that was actually me," and so she doesn't know what's going on. And then, man, it's like the whole the whole disconnect between the two. What's the reality of the situation is just, yeah, it's something else. And you can just see he's just really upset. The problem with the Zero mask is that, I guess for better or for worse, you can't tell what he's actually thinking when he's wearing it. So I always appreciate when they have his face under it revealed, like in this case. And again, everyone's really upset about what happened, understandably. And of course, Lelouch knows the whole time that it was his fault, not Yuffie's. So he's still thinking about it. You feel so bad for Colin because she has no idea. Literally nobody does. He's still thinking about what he did to Euphemia. And then Kyoto, of course, wants to talk to Zero about everything that happened. And again, Taizo, he just... I don't know, the drawings of Taizo in this are just really funny. I know I put chibi, but still. Like, Haga looks funny. But Taizo, I don't know. They want to work with him. And Lucia's like, well, that's fine, but you'll work for me or something. And he'll do this for Yuffie, I guess. That they're going to make a better Japan or something like that. Now, there's a part where Schneider says, like, the riots are happening, but they cut off, like, the feed. If you remember in the original anime, they tried to do that originally, and then D-Tard kept it going anyways. But there's no D-Tard, so I guess they couldn't keep the feed going as long as they could in the original anime. Also, because he made this speech about taking over Kyoto, Kyaga's, of course, smitten by him. She's like, oh, look at that face she makes. We know how she feels about Zero. Meanwhile, Schneidel's still in the Chinese Federation, so he's not really able to help out at the moment. But he will be. He'll come back home. It looks like other areas besides 11 are having problems. But he's not directly involved, like in the anime where I think he was in a homeland when this happened, I believe. Or was he in China? I forgot where he was. He was talking to a bunch of people like Odysseus and stuff like that. Meanwhile, here he is in the Chinese Federation. No Cornelia to, of course, help out, or Dalton, or Guilford. Now, they said here that she was on a plane to go to a hospital. Now, I will admit this is definitely a better setup than the anime where she's on the Avalon, and the Avalon has like some state-of-art equipment. So her not surviving that is a little hard to believe, or I can see why people would think that. I made a whole video discussing it in case you're curious as to how she died and all that. But I can kind of understand why people felt that way. But in this case, the manga rectified this problem by saying, no, they're on the jet and the equipment is pretty, it's okay. I mean, it's not that advanced to me. So she probably was, not dead on arrival, but pretty close. But again, the jet didn't have the same technology as Avalon. It's not well equipped compared to that. So it makes more sense she would die on this jet than opposed to the Avalon. And then, of course, the same thing before. Sako asks her, why'd you get that order? And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about, but you are Japanese, right? And she goes, I couldn't even think that he should die or something. And then she asks about the ceremony. He's like, was it a success? And he's like, yes, it was, because he realized that she's clearly something happened. Then, of course, she can't see his face anymore. Now, in the manga, anime, during these scenes, it constantly pans back between this and what's happening in the SAS, where Zero is announcing the nation of Japan, or the United States of Japan. But here, they're showing it all one, which I actually like that. There's no breakup this whole scene. I think it's important not to do that. And then, of course, she's like, let's go to, let's go to Japan, and then we'll be in school. But unfortunately, they're out of order. It's fine. Then she dies, and I don't know. It's pretty intense stuff. I was happy we were so great, and then we're happy that yeah, that's it. And then people are chanting for Zero as he discusses what happened with the SAS and how he's going to how a death trap and everyone was betrayed. Of course, you don't see Shinkei here, which is interesting. And again, you see more of his expressions. He looks very, I don't know, it's like not like, I don't know, he doesn't look too excited about any of this for obvious reasons. And he has to use Yuffie's death to advance his goals. And then eventually, after all the same stuff he said in the anime, we lead to the United States of Japan. But it won't be the same one like from before. Again, no total for some reason. There it is, United States of Japan. Great scene. I mean, good panel. Everyone's chanting his name. Again, that expression he makes, it's just like this dead inside expression. It's pretty good stuff. Which is probably what I was thinking. So then we have the ending of this where Sichu talks to Lelouch about the plans to take over the settlement. And then he freaks out. He might use the Geass on her, and she tells him, it won't work on me, right? That's a good scene for the anime. And they kept it right in the manga. Nelly calls him, and she wants to, of course, see Yuffie again. But she doesn't know what happened because they cut off the broadcast cut off. So she doesn't know the fact that or that she was killed. There's a great picture drama that shows that perspective of her during that time. And so when we hang up the phone, knowing that not only will they'll be able to be with Yuffie again, or talk to her again, because he killed Yuffie, it all kind of hits him at one time. Then, of course, Siju asked about the Geass power, if anything else you've noticed, and he can't control it. He thought maybe it got weaker because Yuffie resisted. But again, it's just because it's against her nature. And then he goes and and then he goes, and that's it. And he goes, well, that's all. And it was just, and then of course she hugs him, and yeah, this is a really great image for the manga. Good stuff. And of course, he has to leave. She tells him leave his standards before you go, and she said you made a contract with him, and he will. She'll stay with him to the very end. And he says goodbye to Yuffie as he goes to carry out what he must do. And then she talks to Marion, and then the chapter ends. So, yeah, this is one of the most. There's so much emotions here. Like, oh my god, the episode were the same thing, or had the same thing. Okie dokie. More comments. Let's take a look here. I think we left off here. Payne pretty much spit out facts. My goodness. How many water breaks I gotta do in one freaking stream? This is bad. We're not even an hour in. You ain't gonna last. I was thinking about Bill and The Last of Us when he was he was telling like Joel with Ellie before they go off to the next thing. He like leaves them and he says, "You ain't gonna last." That part of the game was my favorite. I think many people probably felt the same way. I didn't even read this comment. Payne pretty much spit out facts on the world, and Charles explained the problems of the world. Interesting. But Charles' opinion, though, wasn't entirely correct. Where Payne, what he said was, I mean, was accurate. His actions were not, though. There was none. To be fair, Zaku's always been a stick in the mud, but I know what you mean. I think Detail represented a lot of important stuff to the story. So yeah, Deli King Round would have made sense. Cornelia, I mean, while I like her character a lot, it is debatable if she needs to be there. But I could definitely say with Detail, I felt that was an important part of the story. So I would agree with that. I don't know. I think not having it gives the manga a different flavor, I guess. I'm not sure the better way to put it. It makes it stand out, I suppose. You know, Kyle Halligan, Nightmare Nully, they become the Nightmare frames. I like how they changed it up a little bit to make it more to make it different. I felt they did a good job of what they had or what they're trying to accomplish. Yeah, I did too. Actually, I felt like having it in one. I mean, I think both perspectives work. I kind of like having it just with him and Yuffie before the end. But I guess in the anime, I guess it made more sense to do the back and forth. That's true because Dieter was like a birth of a nation. You know, that's very true. Dieter really sells the scene. I won't lie. That's very true. Well, unfortunately, only one did. But yes, that's true. That's very true. It's funny. Um, Actually, I should probably just 1 second. Just go to that. Wait, there's two people who are watching this. Interesting. Okay, that's cool. Anyways, let's get back to what I was doing. I think Twitch, by the way, has better. I think Twitch is just overall better for live streaming than YouTube. So technically, if you want a better quality of stream, it's better watched on Twitch than YouTube, from what I understand. But anyways, yeah, that's a very good point. And in fact, I think they were foreshadowing it when C2 even touched Suzaku, and you see Marion in the like in the imagery. So they were kind of fortunate there was some kind of connection there early on. They both were not. I mean, at some point, they both were not good people to Lelouch, at least early on. Interesting point, though. Yeah, but she also was kind of wasted in the anime towards R2. So I'm going to assume that's why they cut her out, and you just have Yuffie as the viceroy. But yeah, I mean, no, I'm not denying her role in the story. I'm just trying to understand, like, you had to cut people out. I guess you cut her out. Kind of makes sense. Like Anya's not in this story, which I guess is okay. Not my favorite part. So this guy I was talking to said the point of the betrayal is to show that's not the point for the. Okay, I'll remove that one part. So this guy I was talking to said the point of betrayal is to show that it wasn't about the BK to the magic, but to show the BK they can't trust Zero. Well, yeah, but again, the problem with that statement is that Schneisel spent more time about Geass than he did about not trusting Zero. Yeah, they brought up the whole Flay Warhead, but that didn't really work because they'd only told Zero Bond, nobody else. And him being a prince was never proven, so that was just hearsay. But the Geass stuff, they spent a lot of time with that. You had Schneisel first making the claim, you have the recording, and then you have, of course, the documents of people who were suspected to be under Geass. So it kind of was for them to believe in magic. In fact, they had to believe in magic to not trust Zero. If Schneizel was only trying to make the Black Knights not trust Zero, then all he had to do was bring up the massacre of the Geass Order, have Cornelia talk about it, then Toto be like, I actually have evidence that it actually happened. And all of a sudden it's like, oh crap, that happened. And spoiler alert, but in this manga, that's what happened. They don't even talk about Geass. In this manga, the way they get Zero, the Blackness to betray Zero, a couple guys enter the room and say that, yeah, the massacre happened, and that's why we can't trust him. In fact, let me show you really quick since you brought it up. And that's why I also believe that the manga and really all the other extended stuff, alternate versions of the original anime, had this pseudo hidden agenda to retcon half of that crap, because I noticed that they seem to yeah, here it is. Oh, look at that, good timing. So let me rotate this. So he brings up the Geass power, right? See, he's supposed to believe such a thing. Amy and Slaughter 11s. Stop. Why should you believe your story about special power? I have evidence. And then she's like, okay. And then I think it's the next part. And then he mentions here's people controlling them. So he can't make controllers now about it. And they're like, then we've been true. We were manipulated by the Geass power. We're not guarded by his allies. Stop. The miracles were both also help save the Japanese people in night of justice. See how Kage's like not buying any of this shit? It's amazing. She buys none of it, but then look what happens. Someone joins the conversation, and they say, Tamaki and Sumiyama were in the meeting. There was a research facility, and we were sent to massacre by Zero, and everyone was killed. Children, elderly. Like, we can't follow him anymore. He's a defender of justice, I believe him to be. And see how everyone's now, like, upset? This is how it should have happened. This was so well done that I'm... Because basically he's like, Geass exists. And they're like, yeah, that's bullshit. And they're like, well, here's some evidence. And she's like, it's still bullshit because he only helped us out. Like, she's thinking, like, this is... They don't... They're like, they're kind of believing it but not believing it. And then she's like, no, this is dumb. Like, and then they come here and say, actually, there was a massacre. And they're like, okay, now we believe you. You know, that sort of thing. And then she's like, return Japan to us. So Kage kind of messed that up there. But I like how in the manga, they brought up the massacre. It actually came up in conversation, and that was the tipping point. Forget about the Geass stuff. You know, maybe it convinced them, maybe it didn't. But the massacre is what really drove them, Kage specifically, to do what she did. If she was in that meeting in turn 19, this would never happen because she would have had the same opinion there. Guitard really folded like a piece of paper when Zero needed him the most, and Ogi's unreliable as hell. Tamaki is just a fanboy who will follow whatever the trend is, and then you have Toto who doesn't like do anything, just sits there all day with his thumb in his butt, and Nagisa will do whatever Toto does. So you think about it, they could have. I don't want to go into this. The video will explain it, but whenever that comes out, maybe hopefully my video will come up before Zero Capture is announced, or the first episode is announced. But the point is, I like how the manga is like, hey, that actually was relevant. Let's bring it up here. But the anime, it's like, nah, we won't talk about it. That's why this point is bullshit. Anyways, that was a long tangent. Respective series and relationships. Well, Sakura never really liked Naruto in a romantic way. She actually lied about it in an episode to convince him to come home, and he was like, I hate women who lie. It was a good savage scene. Well, I think Sakura goes through way more development. We also kind of follow her for a longer period of time, which is kind of what leads to that. Although her being with Sasuke is very, I have certain opinions about that, which I won't discuss in this stream, but I think she goes through way more development. Colin doesn't go through a lot of development in the story. I know there's There's debates about that, but she kind of is mostly where she was when she starts. There's definitely some change, but it's not a dramatic difference. And it doesn't have to be, by the way. I just because if you watch like R1, there was something happening, and then R2 they kind of just sidelined her for some reason. God, I hated that part. Bigger boobs, Millie or Colin? Well, if you look at the actual, got a man of culture here. I have the actual answer. Give me a second. I'm not pulling my video, but let me go to my shorts. Give me a second here. Where is it? Okay. I have the order here. Give me a second. Because I made a short about it many years ago, or last year rather. Where is it? I thought I had it. Is it gone now? Oh, damn it. I know I did this one many. Where the hell is it? Okay, so in R1, it's Millie. Millie has the largest rack in R1, so there's your answer. In R2, Mia, that pink hair girl, she has largest rack, and then and yeah, Millie is bigger than Colin. Like the D, it's canonically has the biggest one of the biggest busts in the story. Millie and Dorothy and Alicia are all higher than like the Geass on Colin. Although what's weird is that in R1 they said that she was bigger than Cornelia, but R2 they say Cornelia is bigger than Millie. So I don't know. The creators are not consistent about the bust size of their characters, and this is actually a thing. So good question. Also, the early motion after the flare, so Shiloh used that to her advantage. I mean, yeah, but not really though. I mean, yes and no because yeah, he did, but it's funny because you think that would have made the Black Knights angry at him, as opposed to like it still boggles my mind when you think about the logic that the guy who the guy who fired the weapon is somehow more trustworthy than the person who didn't warn you about the weapon. Like it's weird. They're not in cahoots. Zero wasn't working with Schneisel, so the guy who fired the weapon should be more. You should not trust him. I mean, he should have what's the word? You can't trust the guy who fired the weapon more than the person who didn't warn you about it. That's a really strange logic. His gas part would probably convince people of his bullshit. I don't know. Well, it wasn't the most. Yeah, there's some truth to that. I mean, Sakura in general is not exactly the best person ever. I know she was hated for like forever, and yet was also like the number one waifu. I don't know why that happened, but I don't know. I thought Sakura had some good moments in the story, but in terms of her and Naruto, yeah, there was some weird stuff. She definitely didn't like him. I mean, that was kind of obvious early on. I don't know. Not early, she did. Okay, she was useful to her some points in the story. Who's bigger muscles? Lelouch or Suzaku? Lelouch has no muscles, besides the basic ones you're born with, so definitely Suzaku. No way. I don't know what the context for that was. Which is more interesting, Geass or Sharingan? Well, in theory, Geass would be more interesting because there's way more to talk about, especially the origins. But given how we don't know much, Sharingan has way more information, so therefore I find it more interesting. In theory, Geass would be. Who the fuck answers these? Um, it was the creators of the show. They made the list about the whole tier list of the bus size for women. I know it's weird. No, I don't hate Sakura in the story. I feel like especially towards the end, she was very useful. And Naruto, this the original one, just child, yeah, she's kind of annoying because her obsession with Sasuke is really weird, and in general, she's kind of annoying. But in Naruto, she was very useful. I mean, she helped stop Soda C, which was I think his name was like the puppet dude. She helped take him out, and her healing power was like substantially overpowered towards the end of that season. So yeah, I don't know. Her with Sasuke though is always again. I don't know how I feel about that. From what the guy told me, the BK don't know how the powers work, and if they ask questions, it wouldn't do them any good. Well, what do you mean ask? Oh, like about how the power works? Well, the reason why they have to ask, no, it would do them any good, and I'll tell you why. Because if Schneizel brings up the fact that there's some Geass ability or some supernatural power of any kind, and he seems to be an expert at it, if they ask him questions and he's not definitive on answers, or they can sense that he's not being honest about it, it kind of indicates that maybe this is not a truthful thing. Like it doesn't actually exist. And that's why, in fact, the questions would have helped. I also find it funny. The guys said they don't know how the powers work, but if you actually watch the anime, they tell Lelouch, "We know everything about your Geass power." So clearly, they did think they know how it worked, even though we don't know how they knew that, and they never explained that either in the story. You should always ask questions when someone is. I mean, if you think about the entire meaning in a nutshell, Schneizel is making serious claims against your leader, stating that he betrayed you, stating that he is part of he's a member of the royal family, he has supernatural powers. These are all serious accusations. So you should be skeptical of all of them, especially when it comes from someone who's not a neutral party. Schneizel is your enemy. He just killed millions of people with the Flay of War. I think it was like 10 million people at least. It's not like this was some guy in the middle. This is your enemy. You can't just be like, well, sure. I mean, if you say so, we'll just accept it. And the other problem too is that the Black Knights don't even know that supernatural powers exist. So for them to even like question if Geass is a thing or how it works, they gotta first accept the fact that Geass even exists, and we're not even there yet. So yes, definitely should ask Schneizel how the Geass works, but they also need proof it exists to begin with. And the story like skips that whole part and just gets right to the fact that Geass is a thing that everyone accepts it when they really shouldn't have. I mean, if your boss told you he had supernatural powers, you would immediately deny it because we don't have that in our society. You gotta establish everyone knows about this stuff before they just accept it when they shouldn't have. What's up, WWD Kane? At least Cal didn't have a thing where she only had a crush and tried to follow the guy who killed her. Cough, cough. Eventually, she goes her own way. I think that's what Resurrection was trying to show. But I think there's a little bit of what's it called? Pizza. The link. Well, let me see if I can find it. Give me a second. I'll go back forward to it. Where is it? Okay, there's two links here. So let me see. I'm not going to send you it until I confirm this is the right link. Give me a second here. There's a Facebook post I have, so there's this Facebook post, which I'll send, and there's also a WordPress, which has, again, the list. And these are from... Oh, I thought my camera died. I was like, oh, no. Yeah, here's the list. It's actually two links. Here you go. Hopefully they won't... Those are the ones you want. Well, I made a short about it. It wasn't like I... Don't get it twisted. It wasn't like I was just looking for this shit. First of all, someone posted it on Reddit, and also I was making a video on it for jokes. It was a comedy type of thing. So I was like, I need the actual source of it. So yeah, there's the links. I guess enjoy. I don't know. Ooh, your Roku has trouble with live streams? Okay, I never had Roku. Is it good? Maybe I should use it. I don't know. At least she's useful. Just how she lied to him. She easily forgave Sasuke. Yeah, look, the whole thing with Sasuke and Sakura is one of those parts of the story which I don't know. She dated someone who was abusive to her and married him, and then there's even scenes where they're like in Boruto, and it's just that's why I don't watch Boruto. To me the story ends after Shippuden, and that's it. I assume they live happily ever after and they died like everyone else. What about episode 19? That's always a fun time. Oh yeah, They're always talking about it. It somehow creeps in every single stream, no matter what I'm talking about. Well, the problem with obsession with Lelouch, it's a different type of obsession where um, Sakura will be with Sasuke and just ignore everything he does. And when it comes to, let me change the picture here. When it comes to Colin, she needs Lelouch for direction in her life. If he's not there, then she doesn't know what to do. Like that's what she told him. Like in turn 7, like give me orders. Without you, I'm supposed to do my life. So it's a different type of obsession. I've been watching the new Trigun anime. I love it. It's different, but still catch a feel. I can't get over the animation. I'm just not a fan of it. I'm sure it's cool. I don't know. Like the intro was kind of nice, but I just don't like that animation style. I know it's not like crap or anything objectively, but I can't. Seeing what's her name? Give me a second. I forgot the character's name. I always forget her name for some reason. Uh, Meryl, yeah, Meryl. Seeing Meryl like in a 3D pixelated form, I don't know. It just doesn't. It doesn't do it for me. I don't like Vash's design, and yeah, I can't watch it. I mean, I'm sure it's good. I guess I can't do it. Won't do it. Well, if they took the anime and adapted Lancelot and Gurren as a reflection, and then you just and I guess Akito in there as well somehow. But definitely, if you took the original anime, added Lancelot and Gurren as a reflection, and then of course R2, then yeah, you can reboot it that way, and then you have like a everything's explained between all those manga. They're just missing pieces we need. That's the point. Yeah, I don't think the five still are so good. I wouldn't want to change them. I don't agree on that, but I mean, I guess most people would. Yeah, she didn't really like her. She was obsessed with him, but it wasn't. No, she was. She needed him to give her direction in life. It wasn't necessarily a romantic thing. It was more. There was some of that too, but it was a dependency problem. Like when Zero turns out to be the Lou, she freaks out because like her whole life was, what the hell was that about? So that's why, or like, what's the point of everything? She felt used and betrayed. So it was she really like a lot of her hopes and dreams were weighing on Lelouch. That's why when he turned out to be Zero, it freaked her out, and she's still upset about that. So there was some clearly there was some with daddy issues or something, but yeah, she was very obsessed with him. That's what turned 7 is such a sad episode in that one little thing they had where she was like, "Give me oil, I'll do anything." And he's like, "Okay, well, kiss me." And she's like, "What?" And then she slapped him and stuff like that. They really should though. Now you started. I see. Okay. Yeah, they could do that. Have the Knights around early on. That could definitely work. Well, I mean, they had they got to keep the story going to the end, so that's why they had him fail. If that's the case, then why do they seem very calm and collected during the entire discussion? Like Toto is there thinking about what's being said. Ogi comes in there after like all the information from Valletta to make his decision, and then everyone's asking for proof, and everyone seems to be. Detard's very level headed, so I don't know if that's true or not. Especially Detard, he's kind of a sociopath, so for him, he wouldn't be emotional at all during that scene. And the other thing too is if, in my opinion, if that was in fact the case, that they were not mentally stable, then they should not be supporting Schneider. In fact, they shouldn't listen to anything. Well, let me try this again because my my brain is too fast for my mouth to keep up. If they were so mentally unstable and very emotional, they shouldn't even listen to what Shizel had to say at all. They should have ignored him and called him an idiot and kicked him out. Because that's what emotional people generally do. They don't listen to reason. But they were listening to Schneisel pretty intently and thinking about what he was saying. So that doesn't make any sense. If they were clearly unstable and crazy, they tell them to, piss off. We don't want to hear what you have to say. So, yeah, I don't buy that. I really don't buy that at all. You can also make Cornelia a member of the Knights of the Round. They don't have a is it 7? No, that's Suzaku. They're missing a member of the Knights of the Round. I forgot who it is. I just did the freaking video. I'm like, I always have memory problems. They're missing someone. She could be that missing piece. Oh, that's unfortunate. 1 second. I think it's the night of. They're missing someone. I think it's 11. They don't have. Yeah, 11 and 8 they could use. So Cornelia could have been Knight of the Round. That would have worked, I guess. That's also true. Well, it is, technically. Very true. Are we talking about Lucian and Colin? Yeah, he doesn't abuse her. Well, not at least physically, anyways. Higgins is an amazing voice. Very true. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I was what's the word? Like if I was emotional state, I wouldn't listen to anything he said. He was married by Shadow's charisma. It's a lame reason to acknowledge they are like morons. They didn't seem mesmerized at all. Mesmerized. They seemed very skeptical and angry. I don't know. Whatever. This is what we have to deal with, I guess. The cope, man. There's so much cope in this episode. It's kind of frustrating. Let me get Genesis code up because we won't have it much longer. So. There's no sound. What the hell? 1 second. Let me check my my main monitor's over here now. I changed that for some stupid reason. What's going on here? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Genetic record.
I think that's Cecile's voice actress. Who's more emo, Lucia or Sasuke? Sasuke, obviously. If Lost Stories does well in the West, we'll get a Code Geass reboot. Or at least an anime they promised us, Zero Capture, please. Anyways, or Oz. That'd be great, too. The Black Knights were easy won over by Zero early on the show. I think they needed a leader to guide them because Ogi lacked the confidence and plan to leadership, and I guess so did everyone else, like Toto. They might have. I have it all. I have like the entire story so far. What's the word? I have the entire story saved, like in my hard drive, and I believe. I believe they did explain it. Apparently, in one of the Discord servers I'm part of, not my own, but another Code Geass one, there's some weird retcon BS where I think they said like the caretaker of time and space keeps recreating Zero or something. I don't know. It's some really weird stuff that they explained in one of the later chapters. Don't worry, I will go over it at one point. I'm collecting it right now, and then I'll go over it. I guess Zaku is really evil here, but he looks really adorable in the chibi form. Genesis, are you dead? The Lush of the failure? I don't know. Yeah, we're going to kill the server. That's very true. All right. Okay. Yay, S rank. Who cares? Congratulations. No one cares. Is that too loud? I think that's okay. Let me change the settings really quick on the sound. Let me change this to stereo. This is Aku, by the way. Did you know that? I'm just kidding. That's Zaku, and then we have. Wait, where's Evil Zaku? No, not Colin's ass. Where is the Zaku? No, not you, Kaguya. V2. Oh no. Wait, where is he? Seriously, what the hell is this crap? Anyways, get the hand out of my face. Where is he? There he is. Look at this. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, I think that's good enough. Very true. He doesn't try to kill or abuse Colin. In fact, he tells her you can leave if you want to. He gives her a way out all the time, and abusers don't let the people they abuse get out of their relationships, which is really messed up. Anyway, we're not here to talk about relationships, at least in this stream. Okay, so we got a lot of summons to do. I have a lot of saved up money. We'll start with the tickets, I guess. Not these though. I'm saving that for later. And you know, we'll do one. We'll do one. It's fine. We'll do one. It works. Okay, here we go. We're getting a 4 because it's guaranteed. Although why I can't just give all the characters, I don't know. But you know, that's how it goes. Alright. Hopefully we get something good. I like a new character. That's really it. We don't need anyone like specific, just someone new. My goal is to get every single character in the game that's left, and then that's physically impossible, but we're gonna try. Hopefully get something I don't have. That's really it. And apparently everyone's on the table now, including you know, unlimited characters. I keep saying unlimited, but it's limited characters. Is that Julius? Oh, it's Bismarck. All right. Welcome, buddy. There we go. New character. Bismarck frickin' Waldstein. Welcome, buddy. Alright, look at that. I think I've got all knights of the round now, except for Monica. Nice. Alright, we'll take it. I did, you know, again, new character, that's all I care about. I can milk him to get more tickets. Okay, let's do some more ticket stuff. So, actually, this code links, yeah, we'll do like 5 of these. I'll skip through these. You guys don't care about them, and to be honest, they're kind of lame. All right, first round. Ooh, that's kind of cool. All right, again, it's like Lelouch going like putting hands up. All right, skip. Next. Ooh, new Zaku. All right. Again. Crap. Nothing really good here. Again. Yeah, these are pretty bad pulls. Did we get 1-4 yet? I don't think so. Damn it. Anything good here? Let's see. 1-3. No upgrade. Look at me. Damn it. Bad pulls. These were awful code link pulls. Oh, it's that New Year's Eve code link. Yay. Alright, now it's the tickets. We'll do 80 summons, because why not? Oh, it's my favorite. We don't see anything. This is always the best summons. I'll show the whole thing because there might be some limited 3s in here. Otherwise, I wouldn't show you guys. We've seen everyone 1,000 times already. You don't like Zaku's art? I thought it's kind of cool. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with Zaku's art? I thought it looks kind of cool. But fair enough. If you don't like it, it's understandable. All right, Valletta, Klaus. We got a 4. I wasn't paying attention. I'm an idiot. What's the 4 we're getting? Oh, Jeremiah. Okay, we'll take it. I didn't even see there was a 4. I wasn't even paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. God, I suck. But hey, we'll take it. Jeremiah. Gutwald. Klaus. I wasn't even paying attention. Cecile, welcome. Always happy to pull her. I'll miss that, unfortunately. Ogi. And then Tamaki. And then Guilford. And I think we got one more? Futaba. We never got to see Bright Darkness in this game. Mother Chuckers. And our 3 is Tianzi. Okay, I think that's everybody. Alright, you know what? We'll take it. Alright, next. You know, we're doing 80 summon. We're gonna get more 4s. Just give me all the 4s. Like, why are we having problems here? You know, just give me all of them. Like, is there a reason not to give me the 4s? Yay, empty stadium. Okay. I'll pay attention this time. I didn't notice we were getting a 4. I was kind of surprised me. I was like, oh, okay. Nice. Alright, this one we're not getting a 4. I'll skip through most of these because, well, okay, that was Sayako, Guilford, Valletta, Sayako again. No D-Tard yet. Ogi. D-Tard, welcome. I'm just pulling him too. Sayako again. Valletta again. Valletta again. And our 3 is... Oh, Rio. Okay, we're done. Okay, again. Wow, there's no one appearing ever in these. Where's everybody? Where the hell is Gigi and C2? What the fudge? Are they like dead? Guys, you should be at the temple. 3 rounds with nobody? That's unexpected, to be honest, but okay. We're getting an upgrade, maybe. No. Wow, the same from before. Alright, here we go. In as fast as possible. Alright. Psycho. I just skipped it. Guilford. Toto. Futaba. D-Tard. 2 D-Tards so far. Toto again. Futaba again. Psycho again. Futaba again. And our 3 is Toto. Okay, next. Only 1 4 so far, and that was, well, from this banner, and that was Jeremiah. Here we go. I was like, what happened to these guys? We didn't see like 3 rounds of this. I was getting scared. This is promising, I guess. Let's see. No, it's not. I mean, maybe. A lot of 3s. That's good. We didn't get me last time. An upgrade for 4? Come on. You have it in you. No, you do not. Okay. Alright, first our 2 is Guilford. And then Shuddy. Ooh, Christmas Toto. Nice. Merry Christmas to you too. A little late though, but we'll take it. Next 3 is Rio. No, thank you. Next is Toto again. Psycho. Futaba. And then The game is closing in 2 months. No, they're not putting Clovis in this game. That ship has sailed. He's in Lost Stories though. Anyways, Futaba, and then I think there's an R3. Tianzi. Nice. Okay. Alright, let's go again. We're doing okay here. You know, again, I'd like more 4s. Come on. People I don't have would be preferable. Okay, Gigi again. Alright. Lots of blue. 1 gold so far. 2 golds. And upgrade? No upgrade. Yay. Yay, yay. Okay. Cecile? Toto? Valletta? Valletta again. Shetty. Great. Halloween Gigi. Not bad, I guess. Cecile. D-Tard again. Tamaki. And Lux. I haven't seen her in a while. Lux is pretty cool. Alright, how are we doing on the tickets? Man, do a couple more of these. Oh yeah, we could keep going. We will keep going until I am satisfied, which I'm so far not satisfied. Stop teasing. Are you giving me a 4 or not? I skipped the whole thing. I don't even know. Valletta. I skipped the whole thing. Damn it. Toto. Well, it's a surprise for everybody, I guess. Shirley. With no nose. Shirley again with no nose. Guilford. Valletta. Guilford again. Is there anything in this? What the hell? Tabaki. Shirley. Is there anything? Oh, 3. Okay. Oh, New Year's. I know. Alright, we'll take it. I like this art. It's kind of cute. Although her outfit's a little... She should maybe close her outfit a little bit. But oh, nah, it's nice. Okay, unless I didn't miss anything. We'll do one more for this banner. This will be our 80th... Oh, we got more. Jesus. We're going to be here for a while, people. We're going to be here for a while. Oh, okay. We're getting a 4. About damn time. We're getting a 4. I know, I'm excited too. Here we go. Please, new character. That's all I ask. At this point, having like duplicates is pointless. Give me a new character, and yeah, I'll just have the art. That's all I want. Just let's not beat around the bush here. Just want a new character. And there's plenty to go around. Plenty to go around for sure. All right, Futaba. Next we have Guilford, Ogi. R4 is... Oh, I don't know who that is. I can't read Japanese. Suzaku. I already have him. Damn it. I don't hate you, buddy, but like, why? Although I do find it funny that you specifically mentioned, Ryan, that you hate this art. And of course I pull him. Despite you. That's funny. Valletta. And then our 3 is Yukiya. Yukiya, Guilford, Valletta, Klaus, and Euphemia. In honor of her death, we get to summon her. The bug eyes. Just kidding. I really hate that they have her do this. It's like really creepy. I don't know. She tilts her head. I can't stand that. It freaks me out. It looks like a psycho for that image. What did someone say? It looks like they keep giving the small number of characters they give out over and over again. Yeah, it's bullshit. They have so many level... They have like no level 2 and 3. They keep getting the same crap out over again. Although this cute, we got Suzaku and Yuffie in the same pool. But yeah, you're absolutely right. It's bullshit. What can I tell you? Pure bullshit. It's all bullshit. And it's bad for you. You know how that goes. Yay, no fours. So we've got, so in our fourth, we got Jerry, we got Suzaku, and Bismarck. Okay. Lame. And keep in mind, the Jeremiah was an accident. I didn't even know it was coming. It kind of surprised me. Come on, upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Upgrade? Oh my god, Himmel. Okay, no upgrade. Time with a finger. Alright, Psycho, Klaus, Sayoko. Our 3 is Halloween Natalie. Alright. Whatever, she's kind of creepy in that, but it's okay. And then, ooh, Ashley. Nice, I never get him. He's cool. Great character. Valletta. Klaus. Cecile. I know, and her big boobs in her face is why I hate this game. Like, what's with this art? It's so perverse. Like, she wouldn't do this. She's like 15, guys. Come on. And then, of course, V2 and his bullshit, and I think that's it. Alright. I did like 80 rounds from this banner. I can't believe it, and we got only 2 4s. Really lame. Alright, let's go to this one now. We'll just keep going. Keep the shitstorm going. Alright, just Gigi. She seems happy, I guess. Alright, got a bunch of blue. Lots of blue. Okay, we're getting an upgrade, that's obvious. Oh, I'm skipping. I'm sorry. I can't do this anymore. I'm just skipping it. I just don't have the patience to go through this. I'll do Halloween Alleys. Oh, wow. Lame. Okay. Again. We'll do a couple more of these, and we're gonna... So versus will be... This will be 100 summons, just for record. 100 summons, and we got 2 4s. That's really bad. It's really bad. Maybe we'll get 3 4s, but still... That's bad. That's why the game sucks. These ratios can go kill themselves. Really? No 4 here? Then why was she freaking out for? Oh, wait, maybe? Thank you. There's that 4. I was like, why is she freaking out for? For no reason. It taught me. Psycho. Alright, next. Psycho. Next. Psycho. Just kidding, it's 3. Halloween Nunnally. My god, all the Halloween Nunnalies. Crazy woman. Detard again. And Toto. And our 4 is, again, be someone new. That's not someone new. Oh, it is. Oh my god, not this character. Oh my god. You guys don't even know. You gotta be kidding me. You gave me Yuffie? You mother chuckers. You know I hate this character. What is this depiction of her? Look at this outfit. If you want any reason why this game failed, just look at this outfit. Anyways. Of course, the game gives me her. You know, they couldn't give me Julius. You couldn't give me April Fool, Zero. I don't know anybody else, and you give me Yuffie in that form. Thank you so much. I hate this game. Klaus, and then Keiji. I forgot this guy's name. He kind of like just I don't know freaking name. Oh, and I know. Nice, great. All right, I know. Thanks for Yuffie. Freaking Yuffie. Anyways. Alright, again, why not? This will be the last time we summon from this banner. I'm kind of done at this point. I've had enough of this shit. Alright. And Seitou. Oh, she seems worried. Will we get one more 4 before I'm done summoning for today? Give us our 4th 4 we required? Maybe. Doesn't look promising so far. Unless we're getting an upgrade. Oh, we are getting a 4. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. Like I said, give me someone new, and then we're good. D-Tart, always a good sign to start off with him. And then Ogi, not a good sign. Sayoko. Klaus. And then our 4 is... Oh, I think I have this character. Maybe I don't. We'll see. Halloween... Christmas, Shirley. Alright, we'll take it. Okay. Merry Christmas indeed. Again, a little late, guys, but we'll take it. Alright, she's actually pretty good. She's pretty good. Alright. I'm not a big fan of the art, but hey, at least I summoned her. This is pretty good. We got, like... Alright, not bad, not bad. I'm gonna see the rest of this. Oh, Cecile was here too. Excellent. Okay, great. Let's go do a little recap of what we just did. I did about 110 summons, I think. And let's go over what I got as a result. So let's go to my characters. So let's do... What's with the... This is weird. Where's everyone else? Oh, I did knights. That's why I'm like, where's all my characters at? Okay. So we got Bismarck, Yuffie, and Shirley. We also summoned another Suzaku, and then we also summoned... I'm having like memory problems. We summoned Suzaku, these 3, and Jeremiah. There we go. I knew there was another person. We'll give Jeremiah the upgrade. Here you go, buddy. Nice. Okay. Alright. Now, the reason I want the characters is because I can milk them for tickets, and then I can keep summoning, even though the game's ending. But that's how I think sometimes. Alright, let me just go upgrade these 2. Here we go again. Why this game is awesome, 101. The longest, painful, or most painful upgrading system. Alright, look at this. Look how long it's going to take us. Probably 5 minutes per character. When I get to 80, I'm just going to lose my patience and just like do the autofill. I just don't want to spend all day on this. Alright, 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 alright. Okay. See how slow this is? My god. Okay. Yuffie's actually really good. Despite her perverse appearance, she's actually really powerful in this game. She has like a... Like Lelouch, like Zero, Emperor Lelouch, she has like a ability to... I guess it's hypnotize people. Gee, I wonder why she had that power, but that's what she can do. And Shirley's cute because she can send like minions to go fight. Although that, whatever. Her outfit's kind of sus, but that's how it goes, I guess. Okay, almost done with Shirley. Now I'm going to try to balance this out a little bit so I get everyone to 80 at least, which would be helpful. I know it won't be doing good in what's it called? In arena mode, but whatever. Arena mode sucks anyways. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? My god, this takes forever. AEW. Did you watch Did you watch what's it called? The Elimination Chamber last night? I watched part of it. It was pretty good. I didn't mind the whole Sami Zayn booking, although I will say I wasn't a big fan of having the whole ref angle where, what was it? You, like, Roman took out the ref, and then there was some, like, you know, shenanigans with breaking the rule and did it again, and I wasn't a big fan of that part of the match, but the whole storytelling was great. Yeah, there could have been more. Look, the AU stuff was interesting. I do agree, but the execution was not. Yeah, look, there was a lot of potential. Geass Code was a wasted potential of a game. That's very true. Why is this taking so long? Why is there no slider? The max button is worthless. There should be a slider, but no. Here we are. I'm just pounding the same button. Waiting. Alright, there was some question people asked me. I'll go look at that. Star Wars sequel, trilogy, or Boruto? Well, to be fair, I have not actually watched Boruto, so I can't give you a definitive answer. I'll say at least with Boruto, I don't think they ruined a lot of the characters as they did Star Wars trilogy did. So I'm gonna go with the sequel. At least Boruto, there is some moments I liked. Yeah, we never saw Zio's story. You know what? We'll make our own. That was my thought. We'll just make our own story about Zio. We'll come up with an idea of like how there was like lightsabers in Code Geass and future Geass powers, and we'll make our own story. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, to be fair, I can't even discuss how Boruto is bad or good. I mean, I've heard things, not good things, of course, and I also kind of fall into the philosophy that look, the story ended and it should have ended. Are we still doing this? My God. Alright, I'm getting bored. I gotta check my thing in 20 minutes, so I'll go take care of that. This is so much faster. You just hit a button, you're just done. It was in the game. Zio's is a creation they made in the game. Now, what's so weird is they're gonna make a manga or a novel for Arthur of the Misty Streets, but you couldn't do one for Zio of the End. What the hell? Even Crimson of Blood Pact should have had a story like that. I don't know. This is weird how they gave it to Arthur, and I hated it. I mean, I didn't like that story at all. It was very boring, but whatever. We're getting an Arthur Misty Streets novelization. Thanks. I really wanted that. Like I want a hole in my head. Yeah, I know, right? I was looking at the butt crack and I'm like, what the hell is this? I mean, I don't know what the hell they do with her outfit. My God. Again, you can see as the game was getting worse and worse by like the revenue, the developers got more and more desperate. It is so freaking obvious by the art here. Like, we're going through it in a second here. Look at this Euphemia. Like, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? Look at the face she's making. It's so, it's the most sus face I've ever seen. That's not a, like, her cheeks are blush, and she's basically looking at you like, yeah, you know what I want. It's creepy as hell, I'm not gonna lie. They knew what they were doing. And her outfit, like, her blouse is barely fitting her. It's, I mean, a sudden breeze and Yuffie would be exposed to the whole world. I don't know what the goal here is behind that. Sure, whatever. Whatever you say, you little freak. I can see Arthur being good, I guess, but like, I don't know. I'm not a fan. For those that just tuned in, I summoned like 110 times. I'm not even kidding. And I got 4 characters. It was Jeremiah, Bismarck, this Euphemia, and then a new Shirley. And, oh, I say Jeremiah? And also Suzaku. So, it's alright. This art is so silly. I mean, people wonder why this game was falling apart. You basically made Yuffie pseudo. No, I called Yuffie a freak. Did you call me a little freak? No, I called Yuffie a freak. Look at the expression she's making on her face. It's freaky. She's like, she's giving you the. I can't use the term on here, but she's giving you the I want to, you know, face. And considering she goes with her sister as a pair, I mean, you already know. So it's just really. I get like the whole like just pseudo weird vibes from the expression she's making. It's really annoying. Either she's like half asleep or there's something else going on here because that expression's just really creepy. Of course, I couldn't get Julius Kingsley. No, God forbid I get Julius Kingsley. I even would take the new Colin, the Halloween Colin or Halloween Kaguya, you know. But no, I had to get Yuffie. Yeah, for some reason she's with probably. Well, if see, here's the problem with that statement. If you know the history behind like the artwork, it was not an innocent sleepover. It was the opposite. It was the most incest baiting thing you would ever see in your life. I keep cutting her off. It's really rude. Great. Aren't you all happy you heard that? I'm such a jackass. Okay, let's go do this. She's really good, so I'll probably rank her up the fastest, and then I'll rank her up completely before everyone else. Although Bismarck I heard was good too, so we'll try them all out in the arena mode. Okay. Oh my god, 3 times, come on. Okay. We're almost there. We're almost there, I swear. We're almost done with this. Oh, man, this takes so long. There's like so many stupid things. Look how much resource I have. Like, if this game had continued to go on after April, like, I'll never spend this entire my lifetime playing this game. It's crazy, you know? Alright. We're done with these two. Now we're on to Bismarck. The Mark. The Cream Mother Chucker. Okay. At least I finally got him. No, it only took the end of the game to give it to me, but hey, we got him. Alright. You're welcome. You don't have to talk. It's fine. Moving on. Okay. What's Bismarck's best moment in the series? What would have been his best moment, do you think? Let's see. He fought against Shinkei. That was kind of cool, right? And he beat him, but it was just still a cool fight. He gets killed by Suzaku. He fought against Anya, sort of, and then I guess that was interesting. He was with Schneizel before the the Ragnarok connection was happening. He has a pretty cool role in this Akito story, I guess. What else did he do in the anime? He fought in that. I mean, he fought Shinkei in that whole part. So yeah, not a lot, you know. Bismarck didn't really have the role he could have had if they took the Knights of the Round seriously in this story, but they of course didn't, like most things. Okay. Itachi versus Schneizel in terms of impact in their respective sibling rivalry, Sasuke and Lelouch. Well, the thing is, Itachi actually loved Sasuke, and Schneizel, I don't know what he felt about Lelouch. I can't even tell you if he loved him or not. He claims he loved him, but like his actions definitely didn't prove that to be true. So at least Itachi actually gave a shit, and Schneizel, I don't know. He was kind of a sociopath. It's hard to say. Oh, and the rivalry. Well, Lelouch wasn't really focused heavily on Schneizel throughout the entire anime. He didn't really like it wasn't like in Naruto where all Sasuke wanted to do was kill his brother, at least early on, as opposed to Lelouch, who his only real goal was to stop Charles. It really had nothing to do with Schneizel. Schneizel was like another stepping stone to his ultimate goals. It just worked out that way that he ended up having to fight him at the end of the story. But yeah, I would say the impact's a little different because Lelouch wasn't really focused on. I did it again, damn it. He wasn't really focused on Schneizel in the same way. So yeah, what was pointless seeing that? It was just nonsense. Okay, let's go back. We're almost done. I know this is taking forever. I'm with you. What can I? I can't make this go any faster. The game is just horribly flawed. See, it's not my fault. It's the game. You see, no, I kind of suck too. All right. No, we're not doing that yet. No. Sorry, Bismarck. I'm not interested yet in getting you to level or maxing you out. I don't know where Shirley even ranks in like the best characters in this game, but okay, and then that movie. That's too many movies. I don't think people have the patience to watch all that. Well, yeah, we want adaptations of these manga for sure. There's rumors that Zeta Capture was canceled. They haven't done it yet. They haven't announced it publicly. There was some rumors I saw where I think Zeta Capture was canceled and they didn't want to like say anything officially, so they're not saying anything. But that's what I heard, that the show was canceled, which makes sense because we've heard nothing at all. Although you'll keep seeing people online like saying this year will be the year. I'm like, no, it won't. Piss off. But yeah, I believe there's been nothing. All right, you're welcome. Leave me alone. Okay. So I think it's canceled, but that's just me though. Okay, and I gave Jeremiah a bit of a boost. Oh, I think Nunley we're done with. We can probably finish her off. I saw her like 1,000 times. It seems like she should be. Wow, really? That's lame. Okay, and then I think we also did Halloween. Oh, is she finished? She's got it close. Wow, really? Okay, never mind. Halloween Gigi or Gi, however you pronounce it. She should be almost done. I don't know if that's worth it or not. Okay, and then was that everybody? Did I miss anybody else? Oh, Toto. I missed Toto. Yep. All right. Okay. And then for the code links, let me go manage that real quick. Even though I know you guys love watching that, so I'll go quick. Okay, so let me go through the code links real quick and see what we got. Probably nothing good. What are some stories you wish generated code did? Well, I would have liked to have expanded on. Well, I wanted to see Out of the Reflection, Reign of Darkness, like as a starting point. Wanted to see that. That would have been great. Because as I said before, I wanted to play this game because they were going to go over those stories. That was my motivation originally. And the irony is that we're never going to. The one reason why I wanted to play this damn game, it never happened. And I don't blame them. How are these people even going to like animate Oz of the Reflection with the manga passages? Were they just going to like flash them on screen and translate it for you what's happening? Or show characters popping up? Like how are they even going to do that? I have no idea, but we'll never know now. What a bunch of assholes. Like they teased they were going to do that and they never did. So frustrating. Actually, what am I doing? This is... I apologize. This is not the way you're supposed to do this. Yeah, he did. That was Zeta. Sorry, Zaka with the counterattack. I don't know what I just said. Susaka with the counterattack. Yeah, he got a Geass power. Okay, where? Let's see. Oh, and threes, please. I don't want to go for the fours. We already have fours. Okay, so he's maxed out. Can sell that one. I don't even do this shit anyways. It's like pointless, but we can. Oh, okay. I must have missed this one before. Yeah, man. Get to the arena mode in a second. Or PvP, whatever the frick you want to call it. Okay. Done with you. Keep on scrolling. Come on, come on. What Geass did he get? What was it? I think it counteracted Schneisel's immortality. I don't remember exactly what it did. I haven't read the manga in a while. I literally went. I'm gonna like just be completely what's the word? Transparent. I went to the chapter where it happened, and then I just simply took the image. I forgot to read what the context was. I know he had like a latent Geass power, I believe, and he activated to stop Schneisel. I don't remember what the hell it did. I know it stopped Schneisel, so it must have been pretty powerful because Schneisel was immortal at the time. I know, crazy story. Okay. And I think that's everything that I can. Oh, there's this one. Come on. Okay. One second. You know, I'm going to be proactive for a second. I'm going to change my camera. Give me a sec. My batteries. Give me a second here. Am I still on here? Okay, I'll be right back. That was sitting too long. Okay. Okie dokie. Hopefully I didn't just mess up everything like before. Please say we're good. We're good. All right. Nice. Again, I don't know what it did. I thought he was. Again, I have to read through the manga. It's been a while. As far as I know, no. And one disappointing part about this game is that you don't get those interactions. You don't have Renya talking to Lelouch, confused why he looks like Dash. You don't have Alto, or you don't have Renya asking why Gino looks like Alto. There's like so many of those interactions that just don't happen in this game that are so disappointing. It is very frustrating. That's why this game failed, because they sometimes had the interactions, but it wasn't consistent, and that was like really frustrating. It should have just been, they should have had more time with the characters interacting, and they really failed hard there. So they never did. Let me go and fill my AP up really quickly. I'm going to swap out some characters here. So we'll take out Sherry. Actually, we'll take out him for... And where's Bismarck? Bismarck, where are you? There you are. Okay. Yeah, but I don't think they talk about... They talk, but I don't think they talk about that particular thing that Ryan is referring to. Get to the point, Shirley. You're just like saying nothing. I have no idea. And Bismarck should be next. Yep.
皇帝陛下の計画の遂行。皇帝陛下の計画の前では世のこと。
Yeah, they didn't. I don't remember. I don't know what I'm talking about. Then I went through the story, but I'll have to go through it again, I guess. Yeah, exactly. It never happens. Is Santa surely going commando? We're gonna find out, aren't we? Oh, I think obviously Obito, Pain, and Akatsuki would beat the homunculus. They're way stronger. Right? That's not even a question. But in terms of more interesting, I guess kind of the. I guess I would go with the Obito, Pain, and Akatsuki. I guess they're a little more collectively more interesting. So the homunculus were kind of one note. Not that I didn't hate them, but they kind of were like gluttony. I mean, what was it, gluttony? You know. Quiet show, no one cares. Lost patience halfway through her talking. And then we don't need to hear Bismarck. Okay. I mean, Glenn's not the worst character. I'm just saying he wasn't. I don't know. There wasn't much, and Sloth also. There wasn't as much they could have done, which it's understandable. I'm not like it's not a flaw in FMA. I'm just saying that if we're talking about interesting, I mean, I would say that the Akatsuki are way more interesting. Hopefully, we'll get them all to 5. That's what I wanted to show you guys. Yep, here we go. Okay. So here is Shirley's alternative. Here it is. There we go. I like this a lot better, but still, it's kind of weird. I don't know. Are you still going? Oh my god. You're done? Okay. No, it's a pillow. It's definitely a pillow. See, it's a pillow. A Valentine's pillow. Oh, you're done? Okay. And then Bismarck.
Oh, お前はなぜこの世界を前に進めようというのだ。口に出さずともいい。戦いの中でそれを示してみせる。
You know, this might be a sick joke, but I think Janissary Code took longer to make than it actually lasted. Is that sad? It's kind of sad. Dude, you've already told me this before, okay? I don't care. We literally had this discussion 1,000 times. I know. Homunculus suck. Reina can kill them. I got it. Thank you. I don't believe in that. We humans can slaughter the homunculus. That's bullcrap. Yay, she's waving. We got her little avatar for Abyss mode. And then we're gonna get Bismarck's also, I believe, and then we can do. Oh. Alright. Okay, they're all good. Yay. Oh, we still got a little more to waste. Alright. We're almost there. We're almost there. I know. This is taking forever. What? No, I do not overhype the story. That's garbage. FMA is fantastic. There's no overhype here. It's perfectly hyped. I take full offense to that, sir. It's totally fine. A lot of people think FMA is like overhyped. I don't agree, but I know that's definitely not an uncommon opinion. All right, what's today's special? Queen and attacker, excellent. So Anya would be pretty good here. Let's go use Anya and all that stuff. All right, so I'm going to use a really cool team. Hopefully it'll be good. We'll see what happens. If it ever loads. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna fight Mao. Why not? The team we're gonna use is kind of the one I have now, but we're gonna make a couple of changes. So we'll switch out her for Yuffie, because, you know, why not? And I mean, covering attackers, we'll put in Anya. Have Anya over here, and I'll give her an attacking code link. My favorite attacking code link is Mao's because it like gives you an extra something before you start the battle. Or this one works too. Okay. And what is this? Alright, we'll use it. Let's go. Let's see what Yuffie does. I haven't used her in the story or in the gameplay. She looks so stupid, but whatever. And she was Suzaku, so that's kind of cute, I guess. Just a weird way to have her in pajamas. Like, what are you doing here, Yuffie? It was late, and I got bored, and, you know, you understand. And you're like, not really. Here we go. What the hell? There we go. That should have been easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yuffie's thirst face really bothers me. Let me change that. That's kind of annoying. Let me go back at 1, back 2. Let me go change her thirst face. Let's change this real quick. I don't like any of these originals, so we'll switch to that, and then... Oh, damn it, wrong button. That's the button I wanted. She needs some water. Well, she does, but not that kind of, but a different kind of water. Okay. If you're, how would you fix it? Well, 1, I'd make the gameplay more fun. That would have been probably the first. Number 2, this wouldn't be a gacha game. It would be a game you could purchase for like $30 or even $60, and it'd be fully complete with like DLC or something. I wouldn't have this RPG fighting. I think it doesn't make any sense in Geass. It'd be more like a Lost Stories type of thing, where it's RTS. There's more thing that's like top of my head. If I was going to do a gacha game, I'd make it more like Bleach Brave Souls, where it's like a way more fun experience than this. I don't know. There's like so many things. Obviously, add a slider to level your characters, you know, pure basic stuff like that. But, you know what? Maybe I should just put C2 in there instead. I don't know. Wow, we're still not at 100 yet? Oh, why isn't Jerry on our team? I forgot about Jerry. Okay, we'll put Jerry there instead. Alright, let's go. Okay, let's go. She's thirsty. Been playing this game for a long time, and that's hard to say because it's been out that long, but I've never seen anyone use a seal as an avatar except for like me and maybe one other person, but that's about it. All right, let's see what Shirley can do, Yuffie can do here with the thirst face. Aye, aye, aye. Come on, Yuffie, do your thing. What's she even doing? She's in. Who's Yuffie even? What's she even doing as her power? I can't follow anything. Oh my god, what is happening on screen? Ugh. How are we losing? What the fudge? We should be losing this battle. God, does Yuffie suck? I thought she was good. Guess I was wrong. I was dead wrong. Okay, C2's gone. Okay, now this is 101. Alright. There we go. I like how he's repeatedly stabbing Charles. It's great. Oh, I know, she's not an military character. Cecile is definitely like low tier. I'm aware. I'm just saying I find no one ever uses her, that's all. No, you're absolutely right. Cecile is not even close to anyone's favorite. I know. I'm not naive. I'm just saying. Okay, let me try the Santa Shirley. Maybe she's better than the perverted whatever you want to call that. Yuffie. She was one of the last characters added to the game, so she must be really good. Let me go and improve her stats here. She summons minions, which is kind of cool. You'll see what I mean when we get to the... Okay. Alright, we'll try her instead. Maybe it's a better decision. And we'll go against... I think we can beat this team. Probably not. We'll go for it. Why not? Why not? Okay, she's slightly better, and she's a shield. Okay, so she should go on the front then, and I'll give her a shield code link. Let's see. Oh, she's a Halloween character, right? I mean, Christmas. Jesus, where am I? Okay, we'll give her this one then. All right, hopefully this does something. We'll see. At least she's adorable. I'll give her that, I guess. Okay. Evil Santa. Friendship. Itachi and Kisame versus Jeremiah and Valletta. Who's the better partners in crime? Is it weird if I said Kisame and Itachi? You know, Kisame kind of annoys me, but yeah, I think so. No, I don't not. In fact, I'm agreeing with you. I think that's who it is. What just happened? Did you see that? It was like a pause. What the fuck was that? Everyone just stopped moving. What the shit? What did she just do? Did Yuffie like use Del Worldo against everybody? I mean, she basically went Za Worldo. What the hell was that? Is her power Za Worldo? We're about to lose anyways. I guess it doesn't matter. What the hell was that? Alright, this is too painful. We're gonna skip this. Where's the button? I think her power was Za Worldo. Like, everyone just stopped moving. that was stupid. Okay. See, Vito is an elf. No, I wouldn't say that. He's just not my, you know, it's just kind of annoying. You know? I wouldn't say he's... I mean, he's cool, but he wasn't... Of all the Katsuki, he's probably my least favorite. Actually, no, Deidara is my least favorite, and then him. I never liked Deidara. I thought his powers were bullshit. When he beat, what the... Gara, that was garbage. I was so pissed. When I was watching that, I was so angry. Well, we're a little slow today, guys. Alright. Now let's go to the main screen, look at our new characters, because that's what we want to do. Alright, Jerry. Oh. Bismarck. Let's swap them. There we go. Pretty good, I guess. Alright. And then we have Olderin, of course, and her freaking ass in your face. Which, by the way, is canonically accurate because in Ozra Reflection, her butt is always in your face. Anyways, I don't know why they did that, but... Alright, Schnitzel, Charles, Colin's ass, Suzaku, R2, Shin Hyuga, Tianzi, V2, Nunnally Empress, Kaguya, Shin Hyuga, Valentine, Euphemia, come on, where is it? Anya, Layla, Roro, Anya, Ayano, sorry, Colin again, Toto, C2, Lelouch, Gigi. Oh, piss off. This outfit is so asinine. Of all the Halloween costume I've ever seen a character wear, why is she even wearing this? She's better just not wearing anything. What a stupid costume. Anyways. This is an awesome costume by comparison. Watson, Yuffie, Geass, Luke's, Shin, whatever his name is, Zaku's crotch, Colin's boobs, Zio, Totsuya. Alright, take care, dude. Forgot her name, Ruki. He's cool. Akito, Renya, Alderan, Orpheus, Alderan, Lelouch, Zero, C2. Where the frick is Ryo? Where the? Where in the world is it? She's so angry all the time. She's a cool. She gets angry a lot though in the story. I can't find the new characters. There she is. Marianne, of course. I kind of like that, although her outfit's kind of inappropriate, but it's fine. That was kind of funny, actually. Alright, okay, so I need to get the next thing set up, so I'm going to stop sharing for a couple seconds here. And look at my ugly face for like 5 minutes. I do apologize for the inconvenience. Self-deprecating humor. You have to love it. Okay, let me go and get Lost Stories booted up here. Yes, she was holding a gingerbread Lelouch. Absolutely. I know. I don't know either. I mean, I don't know. Okay, this is the good monitor, so I want to put on the bad monitor. Okay, let me flop things around here. Minimize that. Okay. I hope we're getting Orpheus and Ulver next thing for Lost Stories, because I really don't want these Valentine characters. I'll go for it. Oh, thank you. You're like one of many. And one of few, sorry, who think that. Alright, I'm going to put this over here. And I'm going to activate my borderless. Activate this. And then I think we should be good. Okay. There we go. And then let me activate. I'm going to share my screen. No, this one. That's why I do these streams, for moral support. Okay, let me go. I guess that's fine. I mean, we'll slow the thing down if I have it running. I'm gonna just close the emulator. Yeah, just go away. Okay. All right. That's Rakshata, and then okay, nothing here. All right, let's do some summons. Why not? Why did my connection suddenly start failing? What the fudge? Yep, it's starting to have some problems. Okay, first we do our free summon, because free is good. All right. Oh, we're getting 3. Oh, it must be, I guess it's Nagisa. I think, did I max her out yet? Oh, it's Shirley. I guess that's okay, too. I would have preferred Nagisa, but that's fine. It's all right. It's a, you know, threes are good to get, I guess. All right, so my goal for this banner is to try to get the new Colin and then call it a day. I have no interest in Millie as a character in this game. Oh, this particular one. Excuse me. All right, let's go to the... See, this thing... The thing I don't like with this game is the banners are like... See, if I hit that button, it doesn't do anything. I have to do it this way. I have to go to it this way. All right. So we first got Shirley. Not bad. All right, let's do one round of this banner. I think the banner ends tomorrow, so... Or, no, the 21st. So it's almost over. Let's see what we're getting. All right, first round. Looks like crap. A lot of gold, though. Gold is always good. In this game, at least. Here we go. First summon is... Colin, yay, look at that, we're done. We don't have to do anything. Welcome, Dev Frazak, how are you doing? You missed like the crazy fours I got from RE Code, which was Bismarck and... it was Bismarck and... What the hell? I'm like blanking. Bismarck, Shirley, Yuffie, and then Zaku, and then Jeremiah. Okay. I got him our first try. Not bad. Not bad. I like Colin. She's great. Colin again. She's not bad. But you got to use her with the new Yuffie. Shirley. Jeez, these names. My God, these names. Ah, Nagisa. There we go. Looking for her. Welcome. And we got a Gekka. Oh. And then we have a... Ooh, a gold. Wow. Oh. Millie. I was so excited too. This piece of crap. And then... Uribe probably. Yep. And then... Tamaki. Nina. And then hopefully another Colin. Wow, 3 Collins. Not bad. Not, as she would say, not bad. That's pretty good. 3 Collins, I'll take it. Tamaki. Pretty good. 3 Collins. That's nuts. That's pretty good. Lelouch versus Resurrection versus Naruto Ninja Class at the Land of Snow. I have not seen that movie. I have watched the one where he falls off Hinata though. I assume it's the one you're referring to. Alright, one more time. That's going to be it. I got all the Collins I wanted. But hey, just for lulz, we'll just do one more round with the banner. I was very happy I got 3. That's pretty good. Need 5 to rank her up max, but who cares? Alright. And crap. Oh, okay. Maybe not. First we get Lloyd. We'll take it. Then I assume Monica. Nice. Okay. I like Monica. I'll take all the free Florence that I can have. I can have there. Tamaki. Tamaki. And Minami. And Oogie. Lelouch. What's her face? I'm just kidding, but it kind of looks like it does. And that weird depiction. Yoshida. Tamaki. And then I assume Colin again. Oh. Guilford. I get a Nightmare Frame. I guess that's okay. Well, because Monica's a rank 4 in Janissary Code. That's why I never get her. She's a rank 3 in this game, so it's a little different. That's the only reason why. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. I saw I saw that movie. I never saw the one you're referring to. Yeah, I know. My voice just decided to stop working again. I hate when it does that. It can be really frustrating. But I did rank her up. That's fine. Okay. Sweet. And did I already rank Shirley up? Is that why she's not listed here? I would assume that's why. Where is Nagisa? I'm gonna remove her. Great name. That's my favorite Japanese female name is Nagisa. Now, where is Colin? There she is. Colin, get in here. Callan. Did I max out Yuffie already? I mean, Shirley, is that why she's... I did. Then why is she not in here? What the hell is wrong with me? She should totally be in here. That's... Wow, that was dumb. This whole time, I wasn't using... Wow. I do a lot of dumb stuff in this game. Like, if she's not fully maxed out, then why is she not in here? Anyways, let's go do a small amount of management here, because... Indeed. It's always funny, Rockshot, isn't it? It's always funny. Okay. She always laughs at everything. Something they're not funny, you know. Okay, where is... Oh, I forgot I can just do this. Okay. And I can't go any further than that. That's fine. And what am I doing on the... Oh yeah, I got so many of these. Jeez. Oh, Resurrection's better. The only thing good about the Naruto last movie is the fact that Hinata and Naruto like fall in love in it and they get married. Well, they had that kiss scene. Other than that, no, the movie was so stupid. Did they fight on the moon? If I'm not mistaken, like what the hell was that about? Really weird movie. I love how Colin's so intense, but she's wearing like the most silliest outfit. The irony there is not lost. Anyways, what's my strategy for? Oh right, we have to go and get. I do a couple things here. First, we'll do challenge mode and get that taken care of. Put your hand down, Luce. You are not Spock. Oh, you mean for Janissary Code? Yeah, that'd be good. I assume you mean for Janissary Code. Yeah, that'd be great. Got a favorite book? Well, I like the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I like most of the Harry Potter books. I can't say I like them all. Red Bull's good. Phantom Tollbooth, which is like a childhood book I read. I really like that one. Let's see. Frankenstein's good. I read Fahrenheit 451. That was pretty good. I gotta keep thinking about it. There's just a couple other, but those are ones that stick out to me that I think about it. Oh, and 1984. That's also really good. Everyone always discusses that one. I guess War of the Worlds? I don't know. Actually, let me go to my... When you remember our team, if anyone's interested, we can always use more recruits. Yeah, but apparently, isn't the moon in that universe not the same moon as ours? Like, it was made by, not Ninjutsu, the chakra? I'm more forgetting the techniques. It was made by someone's technique, so it wasn't like the same thing. In all fairness. But yeah, what the hell was that about? Alright, where's Colin? So, what am I... Oh, okay, I was like, what is this? Okay. Colin, where is Colin? Why am I whispering it? Where is she? cheat it out, I guess. That outfit is so silly. Freaking boob window. Yeah, that's right. It was created. It wasn't. It's not like our moon. It's different. Remember, and I do. I only watched the movie once, and I already forgot what happened. That's how memorable it was. But yeah, that's right. It's been a while. Okay, so that's good. I assume I can't level up the Lancelot any further. You know, I freaking love this machine. It's so good. No, but cannot. Damn it. Okay. Okay. I think we're done with that. This is a cool nightmare frame, but for some reason I don't use it as much as I thought I would. I kind of get a little upset. I was really excited about it, and since I got it, I'm a little disappointed. Everything's like this. Rockshot laughs at everything. It's kind of sad. Everything's a joke to her. Oh, actually, let me sell my stuff really quickly here. Yes, here we go. I wonder if I can upgrade my characters now. Yeah, I got it a while ago. I got it about a couple weeks ago. It's like my favorite nightmare frame in the game. It's so much fun to use. I'm going to show it to you during challenge mode. It's so I wanted the Siegfried, of course, this nightmare frame here, but you know, as like a consolation prize, I'm okay with it. But yeah, it's cool. I can't wait to get the High Grail when that comes out, and of course the Alexanders and the Vercingetorix. Those would be cool to use too. The Getorix has got to be an OP nightmare frame in this game. I can't see it any other direction. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go click my winnings. Not in this game. I have my fun account, I have the Gawain, not here. I also don't have the Mordred or the Galahad, which kind of sucks, but you know. Wait, did I did I buy this? I know I have like problems here. Did I buy the Sakura? I mean the lockets. Okay, I did. All right, I'm not crazy. Okay, back to it. Okay, now we're in the wrong location. I meant here. Okay. Okay, now can I rank me in the rank? Can I rank up the ranks? Was that even English? Can I rank up the 4s? Can I? No, I cannot. I can't go beyond Collins. Okay. Oh, but I can do this column, though. What's their power level? Over 9,000? I don't think it goes beyond 19. I think that's the most it does, so I'll have to hold off on that one. But yeah, it looks like I can't go beyond... yeah, it sucks. Poop. Wow. Is he even good? I have no idea. Okay, I think that's all I wanted to do for that. Okay. Let's go into challenge mode.
まだクエストが残っているようだな。やるならば徹底的にだ。
Okay, this is my best team apparently. I don't really see that, but okay. Alright, let's do it. What are we waiting for? And you will see the Fly Naval version this one. There's a perfect setting for it. Let's go. Let's do this.
くの前線楽しませてくれよ。楽しい狩りにしようじゃないか。
Okay.
手を出すぞ。わしさをつくわけにはいかん。相手の出方を見る。
Okay, where's he going? Okay. Hope Cecile can stop him. She's not doing a good job. Thank you, Cecile, for being worthless as always. I'm just kidding. But come on, do something. Okay, then we'll bring in Asahina to go deal with my problem as always. Wait, no one's... Oh, my bad. Hold on. We gotta stop. I apologize. We gotta stop.
決して忘れはしない。
まだクエストが残っているようだな。やるならば徹底的にだ。
Well, yeah, that's one. That's definitely one. I know. Look, okay, I suck. My luck is bad. Are you into light novels or nah? No, I'm into light novels. I have a full. I have an FMA one I have to read. I forgot to take the Nightmare Frame out to combat. No, they're cool. You know, if I'm interested in the story. I definitely want the. There's some Code Geass ones I have yet to read. That's why I didn't discuss it in my video. I couldn't talk about something I didn't have knowledge on. I know some people do that anyways, but like, yeah, I try not to. That guy never came back. It's funny. Why are you being like nobody ever said if you don't have the Siegfried you're a loser. That's crazy. Nobody ever said that. Come on. Now you're making stuff up. Nobody said that. Right? Nobody said that? Okay. Okay, we'll bring in Cecile and then Asahina. Sweet. Bring in Manica. And then finally, what you guys want to see, the final version action. Look at this thing; it's so cool. No! Oh, damn it! We gotta restart. I gotta build my defenses first before I go and send out C2 and the landslide. It's kind of cool seeing Monica and Bradley working together. We don't see that much in the anime. Who's more hated? Oh, I think Nina's the most hated character. Like, she's infamously hated. Sakura has some redeeming qualities that people can look towards. I don't think anyone sees that with Nina. Favorite Code Geass scene? Oh, I guess when Luce tells the whole world to obey him. I love that one a lot. That's a pretty good scene. The scene where, oh damn, I guess we'll do this. That's worthless. I really fudged up here, but okay. Hopefully Cornelia can deal with it on her own. Nope, she cannot. Well, at least we tried, and that's important, I guess.
さすが見事です。
どうしても狙ってみる。この力があれば。
Other Kogias scenes I like. When Zaku defeats the Knights of the Round, that was cool. I think it was kind of cool. Oh no, I think that stupid side step. Yeah, they're doing it. Damn it! No! Oh, we're so screwed. I hate this game sometimes. I have no one there. Fudge.
この屈辱決して忘れはしない。
Alright, we need more defenses.
さまざまな
Get this man a shield. My favorite scene, like, yeah, when Yuffie gets Geass, that's Cap. No, it isn't. Is that really your favorite scene? I mean, alright. I guess. I mean, everyone has their own, I suppose. Everyone's different. Okay. Oh, Al's father? Why do you keep saying R? Isn't it Al? Oh, whatever. That could be. That's another possibility. I haven't gone to the store in a while, so I don't remember like all the key things. So there are definitely endless possibilities. Favorite FMA scenes? I mean, literally all the fights. That's like a starting point. The ending scenes where, you know, like when Edward proposes to Winry. That scene when Alex Armstrong teams up with Olivier to take out Sloth. I thought it's AL, not LR. What else? Ain't seen my father's great.
大事なものを奪う時間だ。手を出すな。これはピンカをつく。相手の出方を見る。
ここなら演技は必要ないわよ。大丈夫。ええ。くそ。大丈夫。大丈夫。エナジー、ちゃんと確認した？
新技の試しにさせてもらうよ。ここから先は私の餌場だ。
補充完了。
大丈夫？
男女の実力お見せします。
突きられるんだ。だけが取り柄の敵なの。だけが取り柄の敵なの。だけが取り柄の敵なの。
Yeah, the wiki spelled it as AR, but I thought it was AL. I'm like really confused. I think it's a typo. Yeah, but where's the wiki get the AR from? That's what I'm confused about. I thought it was Al. Doesn't the official site say Al, not R? Whatever you just said, you know, R, like a pirate? No, I thought it's Al. Like Alphonse, you know? Alright, I gotta put Colin here, and then I think we should be good. I hope, anyways. Of course, like, I know when to back anyone up, so that's great. How is he your boy? He's like no one's boy. His name is R. Come on. R. Like a pirate? R the pirate. Got it.
50完了まだ動かす
大丈夫
I gotta take someone off this team, but who? Who do I take out? Oh, Monica.
え
Sorry.
引きます前線の維持を頼みます
You're out.
どう相手をしてやろうか少し本気を出してやろうこれから
So it's so R is an L in Japanese, like sounding wise. I mean, I'm ignorant, so I'll take your word for it.
やるぞそのままさ押し切られる何かって覚悟はいい
Alex, I would go with Alex over Gino. Shit, Cornelia. Oh, damn it. Hold on, maybe I can stop him in time.
少し本気を出して調整するのに早いのに一生しないと大丈夫私たちはまだやれる私に投票しておけ
やるぞ
No, you don't, piece of crap. You ain't going nowhere.
この力があれば
Love no one's gonna detect Colin yet. Like, there was a constant tease of it last time, and I had to stop. But now, no one's doing it. Tease last time, now nothing. Colin's literally sitting here wondering what the hell's going on, and I'm thinking the exact same. Well, we'll take her out then, since she's not doing anything anyways.
するまで何度でも差をつくわけにはいかん
大したことして消えゆけ
Damn it! 2 seconds too freaking late. Ugh. Fuck this game, man. Sometimes. Are you not dead yet? Oh my god. Well, I'm not getting an A rank for this one.
よくやってくれた
これぐらいできなければラウンズな
A
ど
bunch of garbage. God, I'm pissed. That was such an easy victory too. I messed it up.
ぬるすぎるぞこの程度で私の命
All right, dude. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. As always, I'm gonna be done in probably 10 minutes from now.
まだクエストが
I got stuff to do. You know how that goes. Maybe you guys don't. I don't know how that goes. How does that go? Y'all was able to beat it, you know, relatively no problem. But here, it's a different story. The best way I can put it, just different story. Oopsies. Open Chrome in the wrong browser. I mean, the wrong window. What a surprise. I'm watching parts of Tomo-chan is a girl. That's kind of funny. I don't know. That's how sad I am. I'm watching that show. It's kind of funny, I guess. Or yeah, not too much. I don't like most of the manga that comes out. It seems the same to me. But it's coming old. I'm a boomer anime fan, so that's what happens.
させてもらうよ。ちょっと誰もいないの？発想取り。
53秒まだ動かせるわ。
ここから先は私の餌場だ。どうしても狙ってみる。この力があれば。ちょっと誰もいないの？この力があれば納得するまで何度でも膝をつく。相手の出方を見る。
How the turn ran video? But I'm about more than halfway through the first part of it. A lot of scope creep on that one. A lot of scope creep.
まだ動かせるわ。
It's kind of frustrating, to be honest.
どう相手を
A lot of scope creep.
少し本気を出してやろう。
If I had more time, would have been done already, but I'm so busy with other stuff. Unfortunately.
我らが活路を開くぞ。
ランズの実力
Alright, we should be good now. Hopefully. I got everyone covering everything.
固めます。
Yeah, I would say if you... There's definitely some interesting aspects to FMA, the original series. Some parts of it are not great, but the vast majority of it I thought was... I mean, there was some extra stuff they added I thought was good. There's some changes too. I also thought those were good. But yeah, just understand, like, it's a very different story.
大したことを
So as long as you acknowledge that going in, yeah, why not? I enjoyed a lot of parts of it. I didn't like it originally when I first watched it, but I appreciate it more at my most recent viewing. So it's not the worst thing I've ever seen.
大丈夫？この力から
大したことを
道を開けろ。前へ出る。
少し本気を出してやろう。
Alright, took him out.
その程度。やるぞ。勝つのは私だ。やるね。
これから大したことはない。守りを固めます。
あ、俺はもうだからやるぞ。この力があれば何かってよ。破壊だけが取り柄だ。
How is someone getting through these defenses? What the fudge?
やるぞ。発想取り。
You gotta be kidding me. We're gonna lose that one. Son of a bitch.
その覚悟はいい。
On some level, FMA is darker, but it's not always for the right reasons.
大したことを約束。どう相手をしてやろう。忘れはせんうちに処理しないと。大丈夫。私たちはまだやれる。ええ。どれだけ敵がいようと。負けない。
やってくれる。納得するまで何度でも膝をつくわけにはいかん。
負けられない。
この力があれば
Damn it! That was one punch too soon. So we definitely failed this one. Not only do I not get the full amount, but one of my characters died and one of them also reached the end. So this sucked. Do you play the Bandai card game? Are you gonna play the Bandai card game in the future? What Bandai card game are you talking about? Like Digimon? Which one are you referring to? What's the IP? My God, that was garbage. Here, for your troubles, a slice of pizza. Piss off, game. Slice of pizza, my ass. No, thank you. This one might be more doable. I say it now, then I do it later. I'm like, nope, this is garbage. Monica, how do I feel about her? Worthless. just kidding, she's not worthless, but she's just not. She could be so much better, and she's just not. It hurts. I wanted to use her and show off her abilities, but like, there's no point. She can't help anyone. She's fully maxed out. She's still. Oh, oopsies. She's maxed out. She still can't do anything. Maybe her 9 frame's not strong enough yet. I don't know. I mean, she's one of the highest attack power in the game, yet she keeps getting like bodied by people. Yeah, dude, I don't know my Bandai card game. The only card game I play is Yu-Gi-Oh! And that's about it. I used to play the Digimon game back in the day, but that was back in the day. That day is over. Ooh. This whole like what's it called? The cloaking thing is just garbage. LOTR, I killed Toto. Alright, how do I want to do this? Just gonna go. I guess I want to block it outright. Yeah, that'd be my decision there. Yeah, just go block it. Is it like an actual trading card game, or is it an online trading card game? And is it like, is it globally released or just in Japan? Like, is this something I could buy these cards if I wanted to? Like, what's the? I need more details, buddy. I don't know what you're talking about. Here's a starting point. What's the game called? You know, that'd be a little helpful. Just know what it's called. I guess I could put C2 here, and then I guess I could have her move around. Oh, this might be this is a good idea. Have her here, and she can fight 2 areas on her own. That's good. She can defend this section and then also this one. You know, worst case scenario. Okay, I'm okay with that. Okay, and man, Colin's so good. Again, what's the game called? You've said everything but the name, man. What's the name? It's literally called Bandai Card Game. Are you serious? Bandai's a company, dude. That's what they called it? They couldn't be more creative. They called it Bandai Card Game. Wow. Oh, damn it! Fudge! You got to be kidding me. Garbage. Every time with this.
なかなかやるじゃない。
当然だ。
It's called Union Crossover. Okay. Let's see what the video looks like. I don't have these. I don't like. I know some of these shows, but I don't know Jujutsu Kaisen. I guess Geass. We're getting Geass, Lelouch, Colin, Geass, Powers. This won't be as fun as it shows, is it? And Bleach. I mean, maybe it might be worth something too. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not really big into collecting cards, but I mean, besides Yu-Gi-Oh, I've just been so embedded in that. That's all I do now. But 140. Bunch of 140s. Stop smiling. We didn't do well.
まだクエストが残っているようだな。やるならば徹底的にだ。
God, there's like 17 of these. Oh my lord. Alright, no more, no more. I can't. My patience with this is like, it grows thin. I know challenge mode is good because it gives you items and stuff, but
大したも
I
ん。
froze. I'm okay now.
さすがはルルーシュの契約者。
Lush always looks ticked off, let's be honest. I love Little Grouch. Sometimes. I mean, as long as C2 feels that way, I suppose it doesn't matter what I think. That's the wrong background, my bad. Why'd I put the night police there? That's weird. we go. That makes more sense. Love the capes. They're so cool in the nightmare frames. I mean, I guess they are. Okay, back one more.
熟練したパイロットだとナイトメアの動きも段違いよ。一回見直してみ。寒い。ちょっと気を抜いたら風邪ひいちゃいそう。あなたも気をつけてね。
Alright guys, that's gonna do it for today's stream. Yeah, we'll see. We might do one in a couple more weeks. Geass Code's ending soon, so we'll see what I decide to do for the last summonings of that. We've gone through a lot of tickets already, so maybe we'll be as big as I think it will be. But yeah, that's it for the stream. Thanks everyone for partaking as always, and I'll see you guys. I don't know. We'll see you in a couple weeks. Anyhow, take care, guys.